but I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
Hanging from a thread till you dead, cause your partner put a price on your head. Cause your chick was laying up in his bed. She getting details, spilling every word that you said. She working retail, thirsty bitch just trying to get ahead. If history tell us anything, y'all both end up dead. It's just a street tale of fable, some shit someone said. Sit at the table and hope there's more to offer than bread. Pulled out the cradle, first steps you getting chased by a fed. No head starts, just body parts and lead sparks. Old religion, brand new hate and weak hearts. Oligarchs, krakens, dragons, you see sharks. Imagine you could manage to maneuver the deep part. You a savage, you can have it, just show all your teeth sharp. If you could grab it, you could stab it, just aim for the bleeding heart. The ones that show compassion, a soldier that seeks art. Does the artist that wage war take over or take part? Taking a knee, thinking no one faithful is me. I'm good people in bad lands, no evil live within me. I mind mine, I survive, find this lands for the free. If I'm mistaken, I'm forsaken, no one rescuing me. Residual effects, stray bullets through familiar necks. For any number of infractions that I deem disrespect. Your beliefs, you deserve better, but we both in the shit. You just haven't come to grips with it yet. Fight or flight, and they ain't really nowhere to go. If your back is against the wall and you ain't throwing no blows, you gon' crumble in the rubble, become blood in the snow. If you a victim, they collect them, grab the body and go. Dig them and ditch them, total disregard for the soul. Gas them and lit them, watch the flesh burn in the glow. Where we live and catch a shivering, it's a hell you don't know. Your best hope is that your dying ain't slow, or your dying's a show. Where we at, it's every man for his own. A bloody backdrop, where killers just zone and slice flesh to the bone. Masked and gloved up front of your home. A flash of gun, but the side of your dome. Fresh blood from a stone, dents in your sense. Kick your fucking ball through the fence, dare you to say something. No sense in sitting around in suspense. Find out what's next, open your fucking mouth, disrespect. See the extent of how my life is intense. She beautiful and oppressed in a permanent summer dress. She a servant and still she blessed. Children cradled against her breast, whispering prayers, wishing their souls the best, knowing that they forgotten, not forgetting they're blessed. The bloodiest red lights, just piles of dead life. Something must be broken, the glyphs wasn't read right. You think them Bible papers will shed light? Yeah, right. Burn after reading, tell the preacher I'm leaving. What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the Il Cartel. I am your host, Shy L, and we are back in the building. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Monday evening, all right? I'm a little bit late. Hope everybody started their Monday off right, getting that money. Millions! I wish abundance on all your pockets. Salutes to y'all. What is poppin', people? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Salutes. What is good? Hope everybody's having a good day. We got a couple of things to cover. And let's get it. Salutes to y'all for being here. Let me make sure everything is right here. Boom, we gravy. Salutes. Hunters up in the chat for y'all. Shout out to the usual suspects in the building. Salutes. Bow, 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 bow. Let's get it. Salutes, salutes, salutes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out Zoraida. Maybe Monday live. Maybe Monday indeed. All right, a little bit late. Wanted to start at 7, but I didn't want to be scrambling. I was looking up stuff and taking care of some business. But we here. 7:30. CST. Salutes to y'all. Appreciate you. Let's get it. Shout out Zoraida. Shout out Kenny. Salutes to the regular suspects. Salutes to the usual suspects. Appreciate y'all. Shout out Kenny. Zoraida. Salutes to Shannon. Happy maybe Monday. Impromptu live. Hit that like button on the way in. Please do. Please do. All right. Saludos Shy. Zoraida, Kenny. Shout out Shannon. All right. Salutes Velez. Shy, are they cooperating? Is that a question? The main alliance.
Jonathan Pantria sent $2 hashtag salutes Chi my brother hashtag Il Cartel member Sam chat hashtag hope you are all having a blessed and grateful hashtag hanging out doing hoodrat shit with my friends Monday hashtag maybe Monday live hashtag like and subscribe to the great quality content hashtag
It's
support
free.
the channel hashtag we growing hashtag it's free.
Shout out JP for the $2 power chat. All right. Salutes to JP. Hashtag salute Shy Il my brother. Il Cartel members in chat. Hope y'all having a blessed and grateful hanging out doing hood rat shit with my friends Monday.
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
Maybe Monday live. Like and subscribe to the great quality content. It's free. Support the channel. We growing. It's free. Don't cost you a damn thing. Salutes to you, JP. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. It is tomfoolery hours. All right. It's tomfoolery hours. Salutes to you, JP. Shout out Velez. Shy, are they cooperating? Is that even a question? Their main alliance contacts with the CJNG got taken out. Banu. The hat got abducted. Yes, they've been cooperating. Listen here, Inspector Gadget. Maybe it's the news cycle, maybe it's not. But we need to look into what the Los Angeles Times is talking about. And all of those things you said right there may be true. Again, may be true. Maybe maybe they're not the illest criminal minds. Maybe they're the illest law enforcement minds. I don't know. We're about to look into it. We're about to look into it. Shout out 3232 on the check-in. Salutes Velez. Shout out Silicon Life. Salutes Judy. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. All right, shout out 3232. We got APB out on Eddie Jimenez. APB out on Vicente. APB out on Macho McFly, Vernon Himes. The MIA. All right, shout out. So I'll be listening. I'm grocery shopping. Yeah, you can grab me some non-fat Greek yogurt, little cottage cheese, and as many packs and variations of bolsotas of Oreo cookies that you can find. All right, I'll take them. Salutes. All right, I did some cheating yesterday. I had my cheat meal yesterday. All right, I had my cheat meal yesterday. I put it in the Discord. Salutes to y'all. Got to see the Michael movie yesterday with my mama for Mother's Day. Right? That was a good time. And got my cheat meal, man. I had me a nice burrito. Right? Fattest way possible. And an horchata. And a little coquita. That's it. You know? That's all I had all day long. Today, back to business. The broccoli. All right? Salutes. Hit that like button if you have yet to do so. I appreciate you. If you haven't checked out our expose on Ginger Snaps, make sure y'all go check that out. They're mad. He's out there lying. Listen, Jason Votrinek out there lying, putting up all kind of AI songs about me and calling me all kind of things. But what he's not doing is facing the music for what he did to himself. It's just, there's no, I had to block him because it's like, imagine you play a game against somebody and they lose, but they just refuse to concede the loss and they just want to talk to you to death about it. I'm straight, bro. I crushed you. I've moved on. It do you better, you move on. And I realized I gave Hohen Hansen too much props to be Jason Votrinek's boss. Because Owen Hansen is the same hoe that he is, man. Just a couple of hoes. Owen Hansen was in my DMs, making threats and shit, talking tough. Listen, I don't buy that tough shit from y'all. Y'all, I see through y'all. That tough shit means nothing coming from y'all. And I made that clear to you. So, shoot your shot. You guys are fucking dorks. Couple internet liars, and all they do at the end of the conversation, you ain't got no followers. Y'all are like a couple of TikTok girls, man. Just little girls on TikTok doing dances. That's it. That's what y'all do when you lie up there. You just dancing. Couple of dancing fucking monkeys. So, so fuck Owen Hansen and fuck Jason Votrinek. Hohen Hansen. All right? Fuck both of y'all. Coño, Coca, you went all out, Papa. Again, that's all I had for the whole day. I went to the movies on an empty stomach, enjoyed the movie on an empty stomach, wasn't starving when I got out of there, got me my burrito, got me my coquita, my horchata, and I went in. Jason did this to himself, brother. You only pointed out what we all seen. That's it. See, everybody that saw it, they don't all have the opportunity to make a video and point at everything that he did. You know what I mean? But he did it to himself. I didn't make up one word of that whole shit. So, be mad. That's all you can do anyway. That's it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Quickly. Get this a check out. All right. Boom. So shout out to you, Ryan. Appreciate you. Shout out Mr. J-Dub. What up? Love the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming through. Join us more often. Shout out Judy Funny. Both of them are the same. Gee whiz. That fool came in there. When I see you, this was Hohen Hansen. When I see you, it's on. I thought he was talking to me. So I, let him be known. Listen, that tough shit don't mean nothing. You ain't on shit. Then it dawned on Jay Floyd. So he might be talking to me. I said, well, he ain't gonna do shit to you either. What's he gonna do to you? Then then he told me I was riding coattails and and I don't got no followers and whatever, man. Shut your bitch ass up, man. This one's for you, bitch.
Shut up, bitch! Shut your fucking mouth!
That's it. They definitely the same. Nobody's afraid of them white boys. Listen, they're not. They're probably scared of each other. That's it. That's it. But the reality is, they should both dig a hole and crawl in there together. You know what I'm saying? They should both do it. Oh, here we go. We got a victim tonight. Shout out Pedro. Pedro, andas Pedro, pendejo. This guy talks so much shit on the narcos, but he's so cool with the gemelos. They talk shit on the narcos too, right? What are you, a narco nut hugger? Huh? Is that what you are? You one of these right here? No, not that one. You one of these? No, not that one. One of these? No, it's over here. Yeah, here it is. You one of these right here?
I came in like
Pedro. Hey, Pedro. Pedro swinging off narco nuts. You missed the plot, Papas. You missed the point. You're not smart enough to figure all this shit out over here, But you'll be here. You'll continue watching. You'll continue listening because that's what y'all do, man. You love it, man. You love it when I talk about your heroes. How I tell you how they're pedophiles and oppressors, and then they're all soft as soon as you take the money and the power away. So be mad about it. Fuck you gonna do? Nothing. Pedro. So. Shout out Luis Herrera. Salutes. Salutes my brother Oso. Right. I went all out. I didn't go all out, not even con la horchata and the coke. I didn't go all out, or I did. Make up your mind, bro. Who's nuts you hugging, Pedro? All of them, everybody but the twins. That's what they don't understand about this. My point is, how y'all so mad at the twins when everybody else did the same thing? You think the gemelas aren't pedophiles? I'll tell you one thing that Chapo has that they don't have. A 15-year-old or a woman that was a 15-year-old when she was with him telling the story. Now, if you can go find that information, if you can go find me any proof about the twins, then we'll look into it. Otherwise, hop off everybody else's nuts. You know what I'm saying? You swing on the gemelas nuts. That's all you got? See, that's what I'm saying. I'm having a conversation with you, and all you got is the same thing over and over, and then I got to stoop down to your level and, put up more pictures of you and shit, Do you know that for a fact? The victim, the pictures, you don't see him? You don't see the pictures of him when she's 15? That means you're in denial. That means you're okay with pedophilia. That means you don't care about children. That means you're just as bad as him. That's what that means. You ain't figuring that out. Yeah, she told her story. She showed pictures. It's all a real thing. If you can't handle that, then, go swing on some nuts. You think they were so into life, but they didn't want to do the rest of them were doing. You think they were so into the life, but didn't want to do what the rest of them were doing? Mamao, it's been proven over and over that they didn't do what the rest of them were doing. It's proved in paperwork with our bodies. It's proved in a lot of shit, but you're just not that bright, bro. Your homegirls seem to not care when they were, Oh, your homegirls seem to not care when they were there, right? They told you that they turned him down, that he wanted, they asked him, Chapo asked them for young men and women, and you're right. They were wrong. They were out of pocket. They were there for money, though, right? They were there for money, right? So, you can't go grocery shopping. You can't work at your job if it ain't got something to do with exploitation. It just is what it is. There's a difference between selling dope for somebody that's a PDF file and, being one. They say it themselves. Go put a video together then. You done taken enough attention over here. We about to get rid of you because, you like just to be insulting and talk all this nut shit. You just like to say a bunch of shit on the internet you'd never say to somebody in person. That's it. That's just what you are. So I think like Kingpin on a check-in. Bro, never been attracted to a kid. I have nieces and daughters. No, listen, that you're never going to get through to a dum-dum. And not only that, like, it's just the same shit over and over. A guy can't even come in here and have an intellectual conversation. He got to start talking shit. When I speak facts, that's the problem. You think you speak facts. People don't delete you because you speak facts. It's because you speak nonsense over and over and over again, and nothing's going to change your mind. So there's no point in having a conversation with you, especially when you're insulting me, and you would never do that in real life. So it's just what it is, bro. You're delusional. Yeah. Shout out Velez. The whole point and message went over your head. It just went over his head, bro. Went over his head. In all honesty, the way they both talk and act, it won't be long before they both mess up and end up back in prison. I believe that. They still want to be gangsters. The only way they don't is if they, they're them boys themselves. That's it. Shout out to that Kingpin. Shout out, bro. Salutes to you and the usual suspects. Shout out Big June on the check-in. Appreciate you. Bro, no one is scared of you. Who you going to call? The gemelas? No, but that's my point. Nobody's scared of you, bitch. Nobody's scared of you. You're a nobody with no fucking name. Pedro Delgado. There's 6 billion Pedro Delgados. There's only one cocksucker like you. Just one you. Who's scared of you?
That you could come in here and tell somebody, oh, you on this person's nut. You would never say that to anybody. Not just me. You would never say that to anybody. Only on the internet. You only exist on the internet. That's it. Just not what we Chicago ninjas do. It's just what it is, bro. Bro, Tim right here. Who's Tim? These guys are delusional, boy. I'm not scared of you. Bitch, you missing the point. Nobody's scared of you. You the one coming here talking shit to me. You're in my house talking shit. Go start a channel. Make a video. If you care so much about the children, which I don't believe. I know you don't. Go make a video. Otherwise, shut the fuck up in here. And that's why I get rid of you, because there's no convincing a fucking fool. I mean, if you fucking vote, think about what you voted for. You know what I'm saying? Talk about every job you do, there's somebody at the top that's a dirty, filthy motherfucker. Shout out Willie Palms. I hope everyone's having a great Monday, checking in, getting ready for a... Well, JP, don't jump the gun. I was playing with my food. Somebody bring them back. Give them 10 seconds. I hope everyone's having a great Monday. Checking. JP got energy today. He's in his ghillie suit. He's ready to crack heads. All right. Shout out Willie Palms. Hope everyone's having a great Monday. Checking in, getting ready for a country drive through Montana. The simple things in life make me smile. Shy's Great Show Friday. Shy Great Show Friday. Put that bitch in the bathroom. Put him in the fucking...
Put him in the fucking bedroom.
Shout out Tere on the check-in. Salute JP for giving him his 10 seconds. Then JP, you got the green light. When I give the green light, it's on you. You crack him in this shit. I just hate that these guys are so dumb. They just say the same shit over and over and over and over. And then they be like, yeah, it's because I'm too real. Stop, bro. It's definitely, absolutely not that. Not that at all. Pinche Pedro lo cagó. This guy talks so much about my heroes. He don't like the culture. Shut your... Go sign up. Pussy, you not signed up. Go sign up, man. Go be a badass. Let's see if you built for it. Let's see if you got it like that. You know what I mean? Let's see if you got it like that. Shout out Think Like a Kingpin. Shy, how's the healthy eating going? It's going pretty good, actually. I thought it would be harder. I had my first cheat day yesterday after 35 days of clean eating. And I had my cheat meal, and it wasn't a big deal. Huh? It was all right. I'm not tripping. I could walk into other suites at my mother's house and not look at it crazy. So, not so bad. I wish some of these guys would, handle their narco fucking boss nut hugging addiction the way I handle my the change in my eating clean, Took her to see M. Jackson. Yeah, I went to see that with my mom too yesterday, P. Shout out Tere on the check-in. Appreciate you. Pinche Pedro. Thoughts on the movie? It's all about expectation, right? If you're a kid, hold on, let me go through these real quick. Considering all the violence, Chapitos must have great relationships, very expensive. Lots of years invested into those relationships. Those are the sins of their fathers. Shout out Ryan, that's what's up, bro. I have a hard time eating right. Then I had getting clean off drugs. I'm willing to believe that to be true. But I tell you this, Ryan, the difference in... Shout out CG. CG, I don't know why you deleted that. No, it was a good statement, but But yeah, those are long years of relationships. But Ryan, I've been a bad motherfucker getting a lot of shit done for a lot of years. And you don't know how bad you feel until you feel good. And I realized in the first week of switching up what I was eating all these years, the energy difference was crazy. Before, when I was being super productive, I felt like I was sloshing through the mud. I felt like I was walking in mud. The energy kick has been all that much worth it. It was the first thing that let me know, I can't go back to what I was doing. Every now and then I'll have what I want. Like my brother said, don't deny yourself nothing, but the energy boost is crazy. Right now, though, that Zorada shopping, I'd like for Zorada to bring me back 6 bolsotas of Oreo cookies. Shout out Judy. I'm eating clean also. We got to do what we got to do. That energy matters. All right. Boom. I enjoyed it. Was doing the footwork in my. I enjoyed it. Was doing the footwork in my seat. Salutes, Batman. May God bless you and the entire family. Blessings to you guys. Hope you guys had an amazing Mother's Day. Salutes. Yeah. As far as the movie goes, everybody talk too much shit, too much expectations. If you're a kid that doesn't know mad details of Michael Jackson's life, you go and you enjoy the movie, you're going to enjoy it. Great music. Jafar's performance, I was waiting for him to fuck it up, okay, to tell you the truth. Jafar's performance was amazing. At no point did he pull me out of the movie. Coleman Domingo's performance as Joseph Jackson, amazing. Nia Long killed it as his mom, Kate. So if you go in there with those expectations of just going to see a good movie about the basics of what he went through to get to that, that's fine. Now, if you're somebody like me that grew up on him, that knows everything, that knows the timeline, that knows the story, that knows what the media did, that knows this, that, the other, you're going to be looking for things and saying, wait, this happened here and this wasn't right in the timeline, and then you're going to overthink that shit and you're going to not like the movie, right? So, boom. You don't know nothing about it, you just want to enjoy a movie, good movie. If you're a historian, it's probably not for you. Enjoy the movie. Suspend disbelief. It's a movie based on. Now, if you're a stickler for movies, where you're like, yo, I need a plot and a subplot, and you're gonna be like, this just seemed like they just went through a timeline. This happened, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened. No deep, side missions and none of that shit. Like there was a lot of things that they could have covered that they didn't. But all in all, good movie. And I can't just blame them because they filmed 4 hours of this movie. Then the lawyers and the family and everybody came and chopped that shit into pieces. So he couldn't use all of it. Hit that like button if you have yet to do so. We below 50% right now. If you've been here more than 5 minutes, we've entertained you. The least you could do is give us a free like. So yeah, it was a good flick, but it depends what you're looking for. I'm happy to hear that. I'm really going to make some big life changes. Ryan, I'm telling you, putting it off is not, just start, and then it handles itself. You'll feel the difference in energy and then you just go from there. Like me, I'm not even tripping when I see some shit that I would have jumped on before, So we did, bro. Same to you. Had me missing my mom a lot. Salutes. Bro, the music was good. The story, production was great. Yeah, none of it pulled it out. None of it looked cheap. None of that. It's Antoine Fuqua, He did his thing. Jason can't break 1,000 views on his best day. He put out a video about me. The shit had 4 fucking views. Pete never said, how do I send jewels? You go to your safety deposit box where you keep your jewels. And you stick them in a bag, you put them in a box, you put my address on them, and you send that shit over. Shout out Pete Never, our head of marketing in the building. I don't know. I believe they said you hit the money button over here. And, damn, we got memberships to give still. Yeah, I'm not sure. If anybody could help Pete Never, let him know how to send jewels. I'd appreciate that. But yeah, so movie was good. I enjoyed it. The music was bumping. Jafar killed it. Like I didn't think he was gonna kill it like that. He recorded all the songs. That shit sounded crazy. Yeah, man. Once you start making, I started with I said, you know what? For 30 days, I'm gonna do chicken breast and vegetables. My brother said, no, you need a car. I said, okay, cool, white rice. Then I did that for a couple of weeks, and then after that, I took some, I used to wonder why non-fat Greek yogurt was so versatile. People use it on everything. I was like, it's impossible. It works, So I started making little egg salads with that and some cottage cheese for the extra protein. And again, once I started doing all these little steps, but the energy bounce came the moment I changed everything. Shout out Pick a Tricks. I'm finally done with my finals. I'm back. Salutes to you, man. Hopefully you, ace that shit, man. Appreciate you. 100's up in the chat for y'all. But yeah, Michael movie was good. The diet's good. Everything's good right now. I got a couple of fucking gingers in my inbox talking crazy. Got one making songs about me and shit. Shit had 4 views when I screenshotted it. Shit was there for days. It had 4 views. I put that shit in the Discord. Everything's in the Discord. If you want to join our Discord, join our Discord. You can check it out. It's in the trash comment section. Pete, click on the gift box to the right, and they show up right. And they'll show up right there. Salutes. Thank you, Zoraida. Zoraida, I thought you were shopping, man. I'm a big sweets guy. I ate them all to get them out my house. All right, turned over the fruit and shit. Hit that like button if you have yet to do so. All right. Let's get it. We're going to go through this Los Angeles Times. We're going to go through this Los Angeles Times article. All right, salutes to y'all. I appreciate y'all. TTS is pinned. If you want to text to speech, it's pinned. That's it, man. When Pedrito comes back, you tell him to play nice and shut the fuck up. I'll keep it moving. Come talking shit to me. You be swinging off nuts, and you be swinging off other nuts. Shut your bitch ass up. Let's see. No, TTS, I don't know what Oso tried to do. He tried to do something. Almost. Just exclamation point, TTS. That's it, Oso. Try it. I want you to try it. I want it to work. All right, shout out Travis. Cincinnati, Ohio in the building. Salutes. Keep the content coming. We'll do. Appreciate you. Sweets and coffee. Yeah. Sweets? Give me all of them. Try dry fruit. Costco sells good ones. We'll do. Also, give it another shot, also. Just exclamation point, TTS. That's it. Just do that. You looking crazy over here. But we're going to wait until you get this right. Hit that like button if y'all have yet to do so. No pressure. No space. I didn't think it was possible, but he did it again. Shout out my brother Oso. He's trying. No space. That shit a little harder than you thought it was, huh? Go ahead. Hit that exclamation point, that TTS in the live chat, and you'll see the link pop up. Salute. Let's get it. I'm glad to be back with y'all again, and we're not talking about any fucking Twitter follower tough guys, man. These fucking guys, crazy. There it is. Also, they deleted it. Shout out Oso. He made it. He did it this time. It worked. And then he got no patience. That shit didn't show up fast enough. Look. It worked, bro. It got a little delay in it. You gotta give it a couple seconds, man. Coño, man. God damn.
Coño, man.
Yo, you ever see those videos of the baby? The baby's trying to figure something out, gets on that thing, and it just fucking flips out and throws that shit. That was also right now. You gotta relax. It worked. See, you did that shit. Fuck that. I gotta go pick up the wife. I'll finish watching this tonight when I get home. Take care, bro. Salute to you, Ryan. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. All right, y'all. Hit that like button. Let's get it. We're gonna talk about this Los Angeles Times article. threw that shit across the room. He said, man, fuck this. Hit that like button on your way in. Agreed. Now, again, we don't know if it's just the news cycle. We don't know if they done ran out of shit to talk about this week. So they go back to the wheel of cartel content that we go through on a regular basis. And no matter what happens, the smallest thing can happen. They're going to throw it in the newspaper. Why? Because these newspapers got to make money in the modern day by making up shit. Just like Blow and Hansen and John Votranek. All right, let's get it. They got to make shit up sometimes. Kidnapping of El Chapo's cartel partner hangs over U.S. indictment of Mexican governor. Who's the Mexican governor?
Oye, y el Rocha. Y el Rocha. Bueno, y el Rocha.
The indictment is remarkable in its detail, laying out a web of corruption at the highest levels of the Mexican government. At the center, according to the U.S. Department of Justice, is Sinaloa Governor Rubén Rocha Moya, accused of allowing his state's eponymous cartel to operate with impunity after its leaders guaranteed his election by sending gunmen to intimidate rival candidates, steal ballots, and threaten voters at the polls. You get a little pushback at the polls here, right? We ain't gone so far as to start sending goons with AKs to, but give America some time.
This is America.
She don't know how to act either. But Mexico don't let that shit get so far where if these are the claims, well, there's smoke, there's fire, right? Did those elections happen that way? Wasn't the elections that President Citabom ended up president in the most deadly election in the history of Mexico? Where candidates were falling off the shelf left and right? I wonder. Rocha Moya, who maintained he'd done nothing wrong as he took leave as governor this month to address the charges, is allegedly in league with Los Chapitos, a cartel faction led by 4 sons of the infamous Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. While prosecutors in the Southern District of New York described damning evidence, the indictment was equally notable for all that was not mentioned. One name in particular was conspicuously absent: Ismael El Mayo Zambada, a longtime partner of El Chapo with a reputation as the Sinaloa cartel's most powerful godfather. So Mayo is not in Rocha Moya's indictment. He wasn't in the summaries we read, that's for sure. Hit that like button if you have yet to do so. Beyond the ledger of monthly bribe payments to stop Sinaloan officials that prosecutors said was recovered from Mexico during the investigation, the indictment appeared to rely on evidence that had to have been obtained through extraordinary surveillance or from people intimately familiar with Los Chapitos, right? Shout out Too Many Shots. Kim Folks was extorting Jason. I don't give a fuck who's extorting him. He ain't shit over here. How's it going, though? Salutes to you, Too Many Shots. I appreciate you. We chilling. All right, we hanging out doing hood rat
But
stuff.
I wanted to do hood rat stuff for my
Hit
friend.
that like button if you have yet to do so. Let's get there. So listen to that again. Beyond a ledger that was recovered in Mexico that had bribe payments to Sinaloa officials on it. Beyond that, the indictment appeared to rely on evidence that had to have been obtained through extraordinary surveillance or from people intimately familiar with Los Chapitos. Now, we remember Jay Flores came over here and gave us a thread to pull on the El Nini connection, right? El Nini could be still doing what he's told, right? Maybe. But that was why Jay pointed at Nini. He said, look at this charge right here. It's the same charge from there. Okay. Same charge from there. Who has intimate knowledge of that? Dude does, right? So that's what they're saying here. The indictment appeared to rely on evidence that had to have been obtained through extraordinary surveillance or from people intimately familiar with Los Chapitos. Shai, did you see a man got caught with 100 pounds of white? I did not. I can't pay attention to nothing. There's too many dorks in my inbox talking crazy. I got too much work of my own to do. Yes, I haven't paid attention. 100 pounds, huh? He done fucked up. That's not good.
Oh shit, not good.
Not good. Many cartel leaders, feeling the heat from U.S. authorities, have turned on one another in recent years. The latest case has left questions hanging about whether further betrayals are yet to come. Two sons of El Chapo remain fugitives, though there is talk they may strike a deal to avoid the fate of being killed or captured. You get a deal. You get a deal. You get a deal. Look at him right here, boy. Bunch of bootlickers. The charges against Rocha Moya and 9 other current and former Sinaloan officials have roiled Mexican politics and heightened scrutiny of the remaining loose ends in the cases of Zambada and 2 Chapitos already in U.S. custody. Some suspect the chain of events that led to the recent charges began nearly 2 years ago, when a private jet arrived at a small New Mexico airport carrying 3 people. I can't believe that was already 2 years ago. You get a deal, you get a deal. Chapo gets no deal. One was Zambada. They thought they was cold. They thought they was going to get me with this word. A septuagenarian kingpin with so many judges, generals, and politicians in his pockets. They were better off going with the Godfather line right there, man. With so many politicians in his pockets like so many nickels and dimes. That he was able to avoid spending a single night in jail in a criminal career that stretched back to the 1970s. The others on board were the pilot. Who's the pilot? He's a ghost. He's a ghost. He's a ghost. Who's the pilot, y'all? Is the pilot in custody? They never made that clear to us. They didn't even know how to add all that to make it seem nice. What, that fucking word? Who's the pilot, huh? The others on board were the pilot and Joaquin Guzman Lopez, a 39-year-old son of El Chapo and Zambada's godson. According to Zambada's version of what transpired, told through a statement issued by his lawyer, he was ambushed and kidnapped by Guzman Lopez, who lured him to a villa on the outskirts of Sinaloa's capital, Culiacan, where he expected to mediate a dispute between Rocha Moya and other Sinaloan politicians. Let me ask all of the super, no snitchers and people that say he didn't cooperate. Is that not snitching? When you guys say you should have known what it is, you got in the game, you knew the rules of the game. And the old man, no, betrayal was the rule of the game. He was the architect of it. Isn't that cooperation? I'm sure I asked it 2 years ago. I'm asking it again. Isn't that cooperation? So what the fuck you arguing with me about? About all your favorite narcos that don't tell. Oh, he didn't tell. That's telling. Oh, but they kidnapped them. But that's part of the game, ain't it? What y'all be arguing about? You're not smart enough. You should get smart. You could get smart. You don't just start that way. You can get there. Some of you refuse. You're just putting on a performance. Oh, the twins are rats. The twins are, but that's not. Oh, Mile never snitched. He never. What's that? The government gave their official words of what it was. What did he do? He told them, nah, that ain't what happened. This is what happened. Well, you guys, you contradict yourselves, man, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting to listen to you people argue about some shit that don't make no sense. I wonder why they haven't mentioned the pilot. Never mentioned the pilot, never showed him getting arrested, never mentioned whether he was one of theirs, one of ours. Silence.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
Shout out P Never, he can't find the gift box. It's probably your app. I don't know. Maybe the app needs to be updated. Your YouTube, I don't know. My apologies. That one's El Tubo's fault. I would have took credit for it if it was mine. That said the pilot's invisible. Pilot? It was a self-flying plane that brought them here. Oh, that explains it. Shy. This is how they be in the comments. Shy. You don't even know. You should probably do your research. It was a drone plane. Okay? And it was actually Miles' plane. This was all a plan. What? Shout out Too Many Shots. That's snitching. Okay. I'm just asking because everybody be arguing about everybody else like all of these guys ain't snitches. So let me hear the rest of the story. Let's get past the snitch part. Why? Because you can't talk about the cartels if you're not talking about or talking to somebody that cooperated. What the fuck are we talking about here? It's the way they made the fucking cookies. It's part of the recipe. He said, I built this. If I'm going down, he's going down for kidnapping. That's it. He told. Oh, he didn't snitch. Then he got in front of the judge and said, I've been selling dope for 50 years. I had politicians, cops, this, that. He said, oh, but he didn't. That's not a deal. He's not making a deal. How? Come on, man.
No mommy's weak.
No mama's weak. Miles should have known. Shout out ICN Real TV. Miles should have known he got caught slipping. That's it. Right? But it's part of the game for them. They're going to do, that's what they do. The plane was controlled by Bigfoot, Shy. My goodness, get it right. My bad. They said, mira, llegó el Sasquatch. Okay? It was Sasquatch. It was Chewbacca. Chewbacca flew the plane. It's Elon Musk's newest invention, self-flying. There you go. You can take a nap. You can have a sedative. You know, be abusive to your captured fucking cartel boss. You starting to sound like Pure Art there. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got an APB out on Pure Art too, man. He probably out there getting that money. Him and Zach.
Millions.
Miles got up there like he was finna get out once he said I sold for years and the government was behind me. Yeah. Like, miss me with the he ain't cooperating shit. And that there's no deal in play. Come on, man. Let's get it. The others on board were the pilot and Joaquin Guzman Lopez, 39-year-old son of El Chapo and Zambada's godson. All right. According to Zambada's version, what transpired, told through a statement issued by his lawyer, he was ambushed and kidnapped by Guzman Lopez, who lured him to a villa on the outskirts of Sinaloa's capital, Culiacan, where he expected to mediate a dispute between Rocha Moya and another Sinaloan politician. All right. Which would be Melesio Cuen. Rocha Moya claims his name was used as bait. The governor has denied any knowledge of the plot and has an alibi that he was traveling to Los Angeles that day. Zambada only described seeing the other politician who he said was gunned down at the scene. Zambada only described seeing the other politician who he said was gunned down at the scene. He did say that, and the prosecution of Sinaloa told us it was in a gas station that he got killed. Mayo proved that was a lie. At least he stated it, gave information about it. Zambada said Guzman Lopez forced him onto the plane and then delivered him to FBI and Department of Homeland Security agents waiting on the New Mexico tarmac. All right. Zambada pleaded guilty in August to charges he co-founded the Sinaloa Cartel and trafficked thousands of tons of drugs. Appearing in a Brooklyn federal courtroom, he said his business relied on paying bribes to police and military commanders and to politicians so they would allow us to operate freely. Coño, man, that's a whole lot of talking right there. Sheesh. Whew. They was typing that letter, boy. The lawyer was typing that letter like this, boy. He was going crazy. Elon the Clown, what has he invented? He invented a drone plane that flew Mayo over here, according to the comments. You got to pay attention. Shout out Big June. Let's tap that like button to get those numbers up. Shy and the channel deserves them likes. Thank you. Salutes. I appreciate you. We definitely deserve it. I don't like throwing that word deserve around, but we definitely deserve it. Shout out Ryan. It's been going around for a while that they've already been trying to strike a deal, but do you think Ivan and Alfredo are trying to make a deal with the U.S. government? We're about to get to that. Salutes to you, Ryan. Let's see what these guys are talking about. Shout out Yara on the check-in. Zambada pleaded guilty in August to charges. He co-founded the Sinaloa. I just said all that. It was long speculated that Guzman Lopez has snatched Zambada in hopes of currying favor with U.S. authorities. That theory was confirmed when he reached a plea agreement in December in the United States District Court in Chicago. At the time of his surrender, Guzman Lopez faced a raft of U.S. federal charges which could have carried a life sentence. By cooperating, he will serve far less time, a minimum of 10 years, according to a transcript of his plea hearing reviewed by the Times. His plea agreement said U.S. authorities did not request, induce, sanction, approve, or condone the kidnapping of Zambada, referred to as Individual A. The agreement said Guzman Lopez acted in the hopes of receiving cooperation credit. Listen here, Guzman Lopez, all right? We're going to need you to let the whole world know that we had nothing to do with this, okay? You just tell them that you just hoped. We're not going to do you any favors out loud. We're going to do your favors quietly, okay? You're going to do 10 years and 1 day, and then you'll be able to roam the streets of wherever you choose in the good old United States of America. Ya llegó Ivancito. Ivancito, maybe you, shout out for the subscription. Maybe you could let us know.
Ivancito241094 just subscribed on YouTube.
Maybe you could let us know if you guys are cooperating or not. Salutes to you. I appreciate you. Just jokes. That's just what they told us. He said, now imagine what else is said behind closed doors. In fact, facts. No, boss. Elon doesn't invent anything. Shout out, Ryan. Thank you for responding. I appreciate you. We're almost there. I think they're waiting for a video. That's what they... you guys are great with the spoilers. We're getting there. We're going to see. I think we brought that up as a possibility, too. Like, hey, let's see if they get 36 years or 12. If Jay got 14, I say he gets 12 and a half. Yeah, they're just going to tip right over that minimum real quick. In hopes of receiving cooperation credit. At his plea hearing in Chicago, he told the judge he had studied finance in college before joining his brothers in the drug trade. He said he was taking medication for anxiety and depression. Oh, Dito. He's only in the business because his brothers are bullies, said one law enforcement source familiar with his case, not authorized to speak publicly. Everybody's looking for excuses. They're pointing at each other. The brothers pointing at each other. 12 and a half, 10 if the judge having a bad day. No, the minimum is supposedly 10. We'll see how much time served they give. Shout out Ireland on the check-in. Salutes. He's only in the business because these cops seem to be, the judge seemed to be very friendly with Joaquin. You know, the cops seem to be very friendly with Joaquin. It's a little crazy. He's only in the business because his brothers are bullies, said one law enforcement source familiar with this case, not authorized to speak publicly. Yo, what's up, man, with these? Can these, I don't know how it works in a newsroom, but can they just make up a source and then not ever, it doesn't have to be real because you never have to release your source. I don't know. Hit that like button if you have yet to do so, though. We 62 viewers and 41 likes. Let's get it. It'd be crazy if the brothers that are out aren't there. What? That are out there aren't trying to make a deal. A video got caught. Jay turned himself in. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that makes a difference. A lot of those guys got caught and did nothing. No time. One of those brothers is Ovidio Guzman Lopez, who's been in U.S. custody since 2023. He pleaded guilty to various charges last July when court filings revealed that he, too, is cooperating with U.S. authorities. Their half-sibling is the alleged ringleader of Los Chapitos, Ivan Archibaldo Guzman Salazar. U.S. authorities have offered a reward of $10 million for his capture. Guzman Salazar, 42, is a key figure in the case against El Rocha.
Oye, ¿y el Rocha? ¿Y el Rocha? Bueno, ¿y el Rocha?
With the indictment claiming he commanded his army of sicarios to wage a campaign of terror in order to ensure the governor's 2021 election. Two sources familiar with the ongoing cases, again, not authorized to speak publicly, said Guzman Salazar and his younger brother have been in contact with U.S. authorities about the possibility of a negotiated surrender. One of the sources said the discussions had been underway for a year and suspected the brothers have been waiting to see how their half-siblings' cases play out before making their move. Coño, man.
Coño, man.
Wildin'. The video definitely got bodies. Are they on his case, though? When was the last time they paid someone bounty money? Haven't seen it since I've been alive. Yeah, I ain't never seen nobody flash the check. But again, those people got to stay quiet anyway, right? But I ain't never seen nobody, say so-and-so got smoked because they got the reward money. I never heard that. Velez trying to get clapped by 30. Salutes. All right, I'm going to open the barrita for a little while. All right, we got one beer. I only have one beer left for sale. Just one beer. So you're going to have to make claim of that shit quickly. Salutes. 1 year, a whole year, huh? What they been doing for a year? Let's go back to Velez's list. Has all that taken place in the last year? Maybe shit, 2 years. Some of that shit. Shy. Are they cooperating? Is that even a question? Their main alliance contacts with the CJ&G got taken out. Panu and Mayo got abducted? Yes, they've been cooperating. What if they stringing everybody along? Huh? I guess they have, right? I was just going to say that, Chino. Well, I wasn't going to say that now. I was going to say that earlier, but I didn't want to get into the weeds about it. Chino only got 7 years, and he for sure had body. Absolutely. If they're trying to get them to surrender, wouldn't this leaking out make them back out? Just a question. Salutes to your question. Salutes to Ish. Sent the beer money. Appreciate you, sir. He got that cerveza. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Boom. Let's see. Got it. All right. I'm going to pop that beer. Oh, there it jumped in.
At Terra855 sent $9.99 on YouTube. Put Velas in the bathroom. And flush it. 1 beer.
Put him in a fucking bedroom.
That's funny. Put Velas in the bathroom and flush it. All right. Boom. So I'm gonna give you. I owe the whole enchilada or one whole enchilada. I owe her a double. So I'm gonna take Teres and make another half a shot to go with that double. All right. Or I'll make that a shot. That I got you, because y'all both clapped off at the same time. I'll make that a shot. So I gotta do 3 shots. All right, she want him in the bathroom. Salutes to Ish for the beer. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Again, I was catching the edit. I was a little lit last time. My apologies. When you told me that you was like, you owe me. I was like, how? Papa, what are you talking about? From last week? You got to bring a receipt for that one. I don't remember. All right, but it was the same time. But thank you for letting me know it's there. Boom, that helps. I appreciate you. All right, let me hit up there right here. Let me go grab that beer. Get that. Fresquecita. I got to stock up on beers. Hopefully tomorrow. Boom. Do we need a poll? Has it been a year? And it doesn't necessarily say they cooperate. It says that they've been in contact. Have been in contact with U.S. authorities. We know for a fact Joaquin was in contact, right? Because otherwise, your plane gets blown out the sky, no? I thought it was real time, Papa. No. You good? I'm saying last time. I thought you was talking about the week before. You were talking about in real time, and I wasn't. I was somewhere else. Shout out there, Shires, whatever you like. Yeah, I'm going to get down. It's going down. Have Ivan and Alfredo been in contact with the U.S. for a year? Yes or no? That's it. Damn, you cold, Tere. In the bathroom and flush it, papas. She said flush that shit. But they all been in contact with U.S. authorities. Explain. What do you mean they all? Who's all? Boom. I got a little half a bottle of Jack Daniels in there staring me in the face. Oh, boom. Let's get it. You were tuned up sick with it. It was a very good live. Just clowning that one guy. I mean, just using his own words against him. That's it. He played himself. And he was in my inbox after that, just repeating nonsense. Worse than like we got trolls that come around here that are better than what these guys are. These guys are trash. These guys like to say cliche movie tough guy shit. Like, shut the fuck up, man.
Shut up, bitch! Shut your fucking mouth!
That's it. What's this poll looking like? Get your votes in, get your votes in. If you're a ghost watcher, it does not tell us who voted, so feel free to get your votes in. Glad to be your own people. The ones closest to you will cause you pain. Put them in the bathroom and flush. Hey, he told her she's turning into pure art with the conspiracy. Have Ivan and Alfredo been in contact with the U.S. for a year? 83% so far say yes. All right, let's see. Again, 2 sources familiar with the ongoing cases but not authorized to speak publicly said Guzman Salazar and his younger brother have been in contact with U.S. authorities about the possibility of a negotiated surrender. One of the sources said the discussion had been underway for a year and suspected the brothers had been waiting to see how their half-siblings' cases play out before making their move. You guys are foolish. Get your votes in, get your votes in, get your votes in. Let's get that engagement going. Hit that like button. I feel like they have had contact, but it might not matter anymore because they're labeled FTOs. That don't matter. That don't matter. If you ask me, Maduro made a deal. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it matters, all this terrorist all these words. Remember, what did they say? Didn't they say in as far as the Tren de Aragua, whatever the fuck, they said it was a mislabeling? They don't give, those words don't mean shit unless they want them to. When they want them to, they mean something. When it doesn't matter, they don't. It's just how it is. You guys are hilarious. It's a civil war amongst the ill Avengers right now. Let's get it. The lawyer for the brothers, Jeffrey Lichtman, did not respond to questions from the Times. Come on, Jeffrey Lichtman. Cut the bullshit, man. Shut up, Ish. Come on, Jeffrey. Answer the Los Angeles Times, man. Tell us what we want to know. Is this shit over? Why don't you tell your boys to just give this shit up? That the people of Sinaloa are tired. The governor's house just got shot up. The governor was indicted. They've been on lockdown for 2 years. Just tell your boys to hang that shit up, man. Both sides. Because remember, the same lawyer be representing all of them and shit. They all got matching lawyers. They've been like that for over the last 15 years. It's a strange system we have here, right? Where the key to so many cooperators is in Jeffrey Lichtman's hands, and he's just plugged with all of them. If there's anybody that knows more than everybody, more than the United States government, more than the cartel guys themselves, it's that fucking guy. Gotta be. Shout out, Pete. That was a great drag. Hey, man, don't fuck with me for no reason. Like, coming at me like that, that was crazy. Definitely one perspective. I've been sent to the bathroom by my people. You fucking right, you have. Told that guy, shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch! Shut your fucking mouth!
Yeah, he got to get out of my face with that shit. The other one, hoeing dancing, he got to get out of my shit too. All up in my inbox talking crazy. You guys still got no followers. Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch!
Shout out JP, you right. That was an extra knife in the heart right there. You added flush the toilet though. We need a toilet flushing sign on the board. If Guzman Salazar ever faces justice in the U.S., where he is under multiple federal indictments, it's unclear whether he would be charged with any crimes in connection with Zambada's kidnapping. So far, nobody has been held to account for the killing of Hector Melesio Cuen Ojeda, a political rival of Rochamoya, who Zambada says was shot to death during his abduction. Zambada also said 2 of his bodyguards, one of them a Sinaloa State Police commander,
No, mommy's wait.
Just think of how that sounds. The Kingpin also said, the biggest narco in the last 50 years also said 2 of his bodyguards, one of them a Sinaloa State Police commander, have not been seen or heard from since. This is an absurd game, boy. I'm pretty sure they're putting bugs in the lawyers' houses, Jeffrey's house, or doing some underhanded USA thing. Well, yeah. I guess. Some spy shit. The bodyguards, including the Sinaloa State Police commander, have not been seen or heard from since. Crazy. The sources who spoke with the Times said the plane that carried Zambada to the U.S. belonged to Guzman Salazar, suggesting it was he who orchestrated the plot? That's an answer we've always wanted. Whose plane was it? We never knew whose plane it was. They never told us it was Ivan's plane. But these confidential informants, these fuentes, say it was. The pilot was apparently released after landing and allowed to return to Mexico. He was later arrested in Sinaloa by Mexican security forces and quietly handed over to the Trump administration last August, along with more than 24 other suspected cartel figures. That sounds like a bunch of bullshit. The pilot was apparently released after landing and allowed to return to Mexico. Why? Oh, because he was just a pilot for the plane. Okay. You send him back and then Mexico picks him up and hands him back over? Nah, something don't sound right about that. And quietly handed over to the Trump administration last August, along with more than 24 other suspected cartel figures. So that means in one of the stories that we covered about them sending over all these expelled prisoners, right? Not extradited, expelled. The pilot that we were wondering about all this time was in that mix. But somebody explain to me why this makes sense right here. And I don't think I got to Sam's first question. I'll get back to it, Sam. No worries. What was the first question? Or did I answer it? If they're trying to get him surrendered, wouldn't this leaking out make them back out? Just a question. I think there's just a constant... I think this is just part of it. Like, they're used to this shit. This is a constant ebb and flow of how that cooperation shit works. They know there's always going to be speculation out there, so whenever somebody says it leaked, to them it's the same as somebody's speculations, no? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, to be honest, they might not even be beefing like that. I never gone down the rabbit hole of how many motherfuckers claim a plaza. Who might not be beefing like that? The hats and the pizzas? Shit. Get in our Discord, get in our gore section in the Discord. But I hear you. Everybody had a plaza. Everybody was the guy. Hit that like button. Numbers ain't adding up. Salutes. Tere, I appreciate you. Shout out Sam. If this article is true, I feel like the Mexican government will try to eliminate them like Mencho before they could turn themselves in. It's a possibility. But, yeah, the Mexican government. Okay, you're right. I feel like the Mexican government will try to eliminate them like Mencho before they could turn themselves in. I mean, go ahead. Keep knocking off these guys that were going to cooperate and see them pointing their fingers at you. They already pointed their fingers at the government, so es mejor que se tranquilicen. They got to relax. Wait, read that again about the pilot. He escaped? No. The pilot, remember, we never saw him arrested. We never saw an extra person. We never saw him, period, right? We never heard nothing about him. We had fake stories about some white man, and it was just all bunch of bullshit. This is saying the pilot was apparently released after landing and allowed to return to Mexico. Why? You just flew 2 fugitives across the border. Okay, United States. Evidently, you knew what was happening. You made a deal. The deal was, I'm going to release the pilot. Okay. He goes back to Mexico. They arrest him in Mexico. And then they hand him over to the Trump administration in one of those expellings. So he ends up back here. I just don't understand the logic in it. And couldn't you guys, I guess it's stranger than fiction if it's the truth, because couldn't you guys make better stories? These stories be fucked up and convoluted, but I think that's the point. Let's get it. Shout out Borregazo on the check-in. What happened to Maito Flaco? What happened? Do you know something we don't? Shout out to Pinto Brand for the subscription. Let us know, Omar. Or what happens? Oh, what happens? Okay, sorry. What happens to Maito Flaco? I don't know. Depending on what scenario. If these guys turn themselves in, I don't know, bro. He takes over. Or he keeps what's his. There was a young pilot that got sent to the U.S. In that mix, right? In that mix of expellings. Join the Discord. The link's in the chat. Shout out Pinto Brand.
The Pinto Brand just subscribed
Yeah.
on YouTube.
We're gonna try to talk about that tonight too, Borregazo. You hear Maito Gordo went back to Mexico? What the fuck is that about? What? Shout out J22. I've been trying to catch a live for months. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, signing in. Salutes to you, man. Appreciate you. Shout out AZ. All damage done to families, etc. For what? What families? What are you talking about? This fucking war? I don't see themselves turning themselves in until after Mayo gets sentenced. What's the logic in them waiting for him and not? What if his brother Ovidio is sentenced first and he said, that sounds good. You think he's going to wait for all of them? Joaquin? I mean, who knows? As long as they can stay alive, shit. Do what you got to do. That's the question. I remember us covering that guy. They said
Picatrix sent $10. Ivan and Alfredo need to pick up their father's entire playbook, not half of it, if they plan on surviving the game they're in.
That sounds good. You think he's going to wait for all of them? Joaquin? I mean, who knows? As long as they can stay alive. Shit. Hold on. Do what you got to do. Why am I hearing my audio again? That's the question. Hold on. I remember us covering that guy. They said
Picatrix sent $10. Ivan and Alfredo need to pick up
their
father's entire playbook, not half of it. If they
I know what happened. Shout out Picatrix. Picatrix donated, but he donated and it went down as media with the link to this live. So he started playing the live stream for us. Let me make sure I don't got it here no more. That's funny. All right, we good. Shout out Picatrix. Ivan and I agree. Ivan and Alfredo need to pick up their father's entire playbook, not half of it, if they plan on surviving the game they're in. I'd like for you to expound on that in the chat. Like, what part of the playbook? Because, I mean, I don't know what it did for him. We'll see. What did he not do that they should? I think last year they arrested one of Ivan's pilots. His name was Elhando. Shout out to Picatrix for the $10 power chat, by the way. I appreciate you. Let's see. I think last year they arrested one of Ivan's pilots. His name was Elhando, I think, but I don't know if it's the same one they're talking about in the article. They've been very vague about that. Since then. Shout out Moon Goddess on the check-in. Salutes. Imagine your dad, brother, instead of dying for these dudes just to turn themselves in and live happily ever after, went out. Oh, man. And the blood vendettas against that family are in the fucking hundreds of thousands. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of bodies, Brody. A lot. So, yeah, you're right. And that's what they do. They get to the bosses. The bosses that told the guys at the bottom, no talking, no snitching. They've been doing it ever since they were saying this shit. Borregazo, where you hear that from? You got receipts? Yeah, I heard it too. We're going to get into it, Tere. I appreciate you, though, for shaking down Borregazo for receipts. I do. I like it. I'm with it. So that'll be on the same shit. Shannon, same shit. What's up with them receipts? Shout out Moon Goddess. Salutes. Hit that like button, y'all. Shout out Andrew Bohannon. Salutes. Ryan, it probably was a white pilot from the CIA. That was always my initial thought. Because we never saw him arrested. Now they're giving us some story about how they let him go. He jumped the fence, went back, and then they arrested him again and then sent him back again? What? And how does he survive in Mexico? What they arrested him for and sending him back for? Doesn't make sense, yeah. Well, I'm just not I'm dumb as fucking John Voltron neck. Shout out Ryan. We're hearing your audio again too. Yeah, we figured it out. Shout out Picatrix. He sent us our live stream. So that media is like let's say I say that media is open and you want me to listen to a song if we're listening to music or watch a video or react to something, that's the function for it. But regular, you just have to put in the text and you should be fine. You don't have to put in the link unless you have unless you want to. No worries. Power chat's the shit though. I enjoy power chat. It's fun. A lot of hush over the pilot. Always has been. You think they've been talking to the feds? I mean, it's a family ritual. It's a family tradition to talk to the feds, no? Somebody tell me I'm wrong. I wonder if the pizzas turned in handle. It's so much betrayal. So much fuckery that you can't even keep the fucking math together, bro. It's so much. Right now, people are thinking, that the hats and the pizzas are the ones talking on at Rocha. People think there's an Avengers situation against these politicians. Like, there's so many different angles. It's madness. It's madness. Pete, that's why I say either the plane flew itself or there's an invisible pilot. He's a ghost. He's a ghost. He's a ghost. JP, I can guarantee you JP is going to use that line again one day, Tere. And he going to be like, he going to say whatever he going to hashtag, he going to be like, and flush it. It's going to take somebody that he really, really wants in the bathroom getting flushed. But he's going to do it. But Les, you right. That's his name. What? El Chapo's full playbook, using the whole state, turning in allies, cutting deals, paying massive bribes. I mean, shit. If everything everybody says is true that they have blamed on them and said they've done, they are doing exactly what you said they should do. They're writing their own playbook at this point. If what everybody says about them is true, they're writing their own playbook at this point. We'll see. Shout out AZ. It's a dirty game, man. Indeed. Saludos from AZ, the border. Be safe, brother. Stay out of the bullshit. Shout out Edwin Lopez. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Shout out Valet. Nah, I had don't snitch. Man, listen here, man. I got a whole couple of paragraphs in here that say otherwise. Fuck you mean. No worries, Moon Goddess. Do your thing. Happy Mother's Day. Belated. Picture like they got secret recordings. The Oakland Leaks video deeply explains this. Oh, I don't doubt that. It's probably their most prized possessions, right? all the residual dirt in the bags that they got to carry around. Hard drives and shit. It's crazy. The pilot was apparently released after landing and allowed to return to Mexico. He was later arrested and sent aloha by Mexican security officers and quietly handed handed over to the Trump administration last August, along with more than 24 other suspected cartel figures. That's crazy. Shout out Pete. I thought Mayo turned himself in at first. It happens, man. But you're man enough to change your mind when presented with new information, right? That's being a man. That's what these guys can do. They have a question. They have an argument. You present them with new information that debunks it. They ignore it. And they repeat the theory that they had to begin with. It's sexier to them. No. Give me new information, I'll change my mind. Quick. He's wishy-washy. No. That's called critical thinking, being smart, being a human being. Not a fucking goofball. A robot. So salute to you, Pete. Lickman is publicly criticizing the Mexican government, so I think the Chapitos are just going to start giving up corrupt politicians like Rocha in order to get a deal. It's the final playbook. The question is, does Mayo want in on that? Mayo's like, I need a piece. Those are my fucking politicians. I need a piece of this. Shout out TJ Betts. The Hato Snitch V said, Tijo started the trend. Man. Listen, that guy's book, in the book, was a double hitter. They said when Joaquin turned himself in, he only showed up with a pocket full of USBs. Whew. Imagínate. No wonder he's sitting around laughing and joking with the judge and the prosecution. He's sitting around watching movies with these fools. Shout out Upper Echelon on the check-in. Salutes. Shy, because they're negotiating, it don't mean they're in contact on a daily. I get it. In contact. I'll hit y'all up. Maybe I'll talk to y'all in 3 months. But it's contact. Aquí estoy. A la orden.
No mames, güey.
Yeah, I know they ain't calling daily and debriefing. You know? Same kind of contact that Joaquin had to call somebody, right, and say, hey, bro, you know, we got motherfucking Firulais. What's the name? Yeah, Firulais, the dog. He's flying the fucking plane. We're going to pull up in the U.S., all right? Don't shoot us down. Somebody had to make the call, right? They probably been in contact longer than that year. Definitely had contacts longer than that year. His father had him 30 years ago. Salutes to everyone on the chat and the usual suspects. Hope everyone had a nice Mother's Day weekend. Salutes. Echelon said, Vicente started your... Oh, you made him mad, bro. Who said that? It was a TJ? TJ, you made Jay mad. He wants to be the trendsetter. No mames.
No mames, güey.
Jay, how did Chapo talk around his kids? Ask a better question. How many times a year did he see his kids?
At J225BR sent $9.99 on YouTube. Cartel snitches don't get stitches, they get the best deals.
Shout out J22. All right, for the $10 super chat. Cartel snitches don't get stitches, they get the best deals. You get a deal. You get a deal. You get a deal. Everybody gets a deal, man. Oprah just throwing deals out there. Listen, Upper Echelon, I hate to break your heart. He said it was the twins trend. Fuck that shit. I'm owning that. Well, I'm trying to weigh the difference between the old men utilizing law enforcement and cooperation as a tool against their enemy against a way to get out of the game. I was gonna say that they had you beat because they've been talking forever, but you might be onto something there. Salutes. Shout out Upper Echelon. He said it was a Twins trend. Fuck that shit. I'm owning that. Was he respectful around his kids or yell at them? It was great to have mom back with the family on Mother's Day. Salutes. The United States asked Mexico for drugs during World War II. Shout out Sin. Okay. They've been getting drugs from Mexico since World War II. Fuck. Shout out Boss Lady. Tony Soprano Mob. Show us some pics of the Flores Twins' houses and lifestyle in Mexico, cuz. Now, you got to go holler at John Voltron Neck for that. He said he does all that kind of research. Looking up their old houses and shit. I depend on you guys, my loyal supporters, to find that stuff and throw it in the Discord so we could all enjoy it. Yeah, there it is. Shout out P. I had contact with them for a year, on and off. That's what I'm saying. I agree. It doesn't have to be they're on the phone for 7 hours giving information. Nah, they testing the water. Hey, man, what's going on? What's going on over there? How's my brother's case looking? I enjoyed Mother's Day. I was drunk as fuck. Shout out Moon Goddess. Enjoy. It's documented during the opium to make some medicine. I forgot the real medicine name, but that's because their supplies got cut off. I see. You're talking about the Mexico joint. We're about to drop the link in the enter at your own risk. Be nice in there, Mr. Soprano. And nobody will have to clap you and put you in the fucking bathroom.
Put him in a fucking bedroom.
Shout out Berslam, Batman's a snitch. It's a dance to play carefully while they think of who else to serve up. Oh, it's the brothers dance. Yeah. Let me keep you at the end of this stream. Figure this out. This is an article. It's been documented that during the World Wars. Okay. Shout out Boss Lady on the check-in. Salutes. Shout out Tony Soprano on the check-in. Batman, right? Jay talk too much. Did they call you like amigo?
Amigo!
Shout out Upper Echelon Shy. Great video on 8 Up Gay. Hey, man. All I did was tell the truth. Show the truth. I'm learning that the internet world is no different than the music business. It's no different than the acting business. It's no different than the streets. You're going to run into some people that are genuine people. You're going to run into people that are good people. And then the majority is going to be a bunch of fake, phony, punk, pussy motherfuckers, man. That's what I've been dealing with. Shout out to the voters. Everybody's voting. I appreciate it. 85% say Alfredo's been in contact with the U.S. for over a year. I feel like Ivan's too smart. He learned from the old man, and he's about in his 40s with millions of dollars and the whole Mexican government in his pocket, plus the borders on our side. We'll see, man. If indeed, like I said a million times, if indeed They are responsible for all of the things everybody accuses them of. They wrote a new playbook, or they utilized everything from everyone's playbook, because it's crazy. A-Dub Gay is a snitch. How do you go against your own lawyer, your protector? I'm shaking my head. Listen, that guy goes against himself daily. Shout out there. He's no different from Mayo. They all fall or die. No 40 ounce. It's funny you say that though. One of my old school homies called me. He texted me the other day. He said, let's get some 40s. And we didn't have text messages like that back in the 40s days. So I heard the text in his voice, right? And I laughed it off. He was coming by. I didn't think that motherfucker showed up with 2 old English 40s. I'm just having a Heineken, man. Do you think A-Dub Gay is going to talk shit and ask the Chapitos for their paperwork? No, I don't think he do none of that shit he says. I think he just be talking. We spend enough energy on that goof. Now I got Hohen dancing in the inbox talking crazy too. So fuck these guys. Again, never enough evidence for a fool, man. It's not gonna happen. You can't convince them. All right, I'm about to end this poll. Get your votes in right now. About to end this poll and finish this article. All right? Because the next question is, this is new information. Maybe your vote has changed. Maybe it's all a matter of time at this point. It's been a matter of time for 2 years. Are these guys going to motherfucking say, man, all right, I'm cutting bait. I got to go. And they bounce, they go make a deal. And then what happens to all those loyal soldiers? What do? They get a new job with the other side. And most of them get smoked and all of their shit taken. What happens? And then these guys do what, 12 years? Then they go to Disney. Then they go back. Like the other guy? I don't know. Just asking. Shout out there. Shaw, I didn't see anything on Majito Gordo going back. Still searching. Yeah, listen. It could be bullshit. Okay? I saw it on a Reddit. And I saw it on a channel on Instagram that is known to be a Chapitos channel. And the only reason I'm going to entertain it is because, through going through the Reddit, supposedly that's been a rumor that's been going on for a couple of weeks now. Right? So I'm only going to give it 5 minutes of my time. But I want to pay attention to those threads. Anybody could just wake up and start a rumor, and it's just the world we live in. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Wake up and just say, hey, this happened today. For real, then next week, and if the news cycle's slow, Avisa Sinaloa, which is the Aviso Sinaloa, which is the Instagram I'm talking about, they'll put up a bullshit post. We're not living in a news world. We're living in a propaganda world. Everything is propaganda, whether it's an official government statement or a manta from a cartel hanging from a bridge. It's all bullshit.
Bullshit.
Jay, who's older, Maito Flaco or Maito Gordo? Alfredo, the brother is just there in the back chilling. You don't know or hear nothing about this guy. Nope. He's been a ghost. Rarely see a picture. Saw one recently. We had put it up. Shout out Zoraida. Alfredo will slap A-Dub Gay if he asked him for paperwork. Alfredo has the same issue as his dad with the handshake thing. He slapped some guy silly for not recognizing him while in disguise. Tell you, man, you give a bunch of little kids, nuke buttons. They're going to nuke shit for their whole life. All right, well, you trying to sidetrack me, Sin. I'm straight, bro. Salutes. I know what the fuck you talking about. I've seen the Maito Gordo thing on 3 pages. Info leaks on Twitter. Okay. We also got to look at the shooting of at Rochas' house. I still got to finish this. I'm almost done here. Shout out Luis Garcia on the check-in. What's the name of the Shapiro channel, Shy? I don't know what Shapiro channel you're talking about. Oh, the Chaparro. Pie de Nota. P-I-E space D-E space N-O-T-A. The internet is crazy. Imagine the day que no tengamos social media, people are going to go insane crazy. We're still going to have it. It's just going to not be it's not going to be anonymous for long. So all you motherfuckers that talk all that anonymous shit, that shit's going to go out the window. You're living in the Wild West days of the internet. Wait till that shit gets regulated. I was here listening in a grocery battle at Costco. You got to fight everybody over there. All right, 44 votes. 86% say yes. They've been communicating for a year. 14% say no. And Velez and Sin are talking some Mexican shit in there. I don't even know what they're talking about. All right, boom. Let's get it. Sources familiar with the case identified him as Mauro Alberto Nunez Ojeda, a.k.a. Hundo. So look, all that talking we did trying to get to this line, and this was the line that tells us that it was El Hundo that they were talking about. Why'd they let him go? Sounds stupid to me. It ain't like it was, some guy in a tuxedo that's a pilot that just works at a hangar somewhere. This is one of their guys, one of their pilots. Why'd the U.S. let him go? That sounds like bullshit to me.
Bullshit.
I got to go back to our old videos and see what we covered about that. Oh, he asked if you like trees. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all speaking some voodoo over here and shit. Yeah. That's all that lighter going off, Papa. All that lighter going off over here. Hit the like button if you have yet to do so, y'all. So was El Hundo. Court records show he pleaded guilty to federal charges last month in Washington, D.C., admitting that his job in the cartel was to work directly for Guzman Salazar, overseeing his fleet of aircraft, serving as his personal pilot, and ferrying shipments of drugs and weapons. The court filings make no mention of Zambada's kidnappings, and Nunez Ojeda's attorney did not respond to a question about his client's alleged role in the affair. A Department of Justice spokesperson declined to comment. Chapitos have cousins as well who are in the game as well, but you don't hear about them. Yeah, it's too many names, too many numbers. El 7, el 11, el 22, el 44. No joda. Eso es mucho. Eso es mucho. Shout out LA Inferno. I've been asking that question since the beginning. So have we. Who and where did the pilot who drove the plane end up at? Yeah. We've been asking the same shit. And we've had the pieces. We had El Hundo, but we're like, they're not being clear about it because it sounds stupid, right? He gets off a plane here with 2 fugitives. They send him back to snatch him there and send him back. I just don't understand it. Picking and choosing. Picking and choosing what? He kidnapped. Picking and choosing what? What are you talking about, Pete? JP, Zoraya said, where you at, man? Show face, motherfucker. Smut. Facing life in prison with no parole, Zambada is being held while he awaits a July 20th sentencing hearing at the same federal jail in Brooklyn that houses former Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro. Pilot was the Flash. Given the possibility that he could be shipped to the remote Supermax prison in Colorado, where his former partner El Chapo has been held in extreme isolation since his 2019 conviction. Some have speculated that Zambada could seek to help himself by spilling secrets about Rocha Moya and others. Rocha Moya seems to be fucked from many different angles.
Yo vivo tranquila con los pelos en la casa. Cállate, hijueputa.
Shout out Pete, who they convict or don't convict. I hear you. So he got off the plane and then what? They put him on a Greyhound bus back to Mexico. The whole story of Mayo being kidnapped makes zero sense to me. Which parts make zero sense? To me, that's the only part that's crazy. Rocha got it coming from all angles, man. He's kind of fucked. Hit that like button if you have yet to do so. Zambada's lawyer, Frank Perez, has denied any such thing. Nobody. We're not talking. What are you talking about? Zambada's lawyer, Frank Perez, has denied any such thing. Reports circulating on media outlets claiming that Mr. Zambada has entered into a cooperation agreement with the United States government are categorically false. Perez said in a statement to the Times, Mr. Zambada has not entered into any cooperation agreement, has not pled pursuant to any cooperation arrangement, and is not cooperating with the United States government in any capacity. Okay. Whether the kidnapping of Zambada was a masterstroke or a blunder for Los Chapitos remains to be seen. The betrayal triggered a civil war within the cartel, and the factions loyal to El Chapo's sons have been severely weakened over the last year, losing territory across Sinaloa. The indictment of Rocha Moya appears to strike another blow. An acting U.S. Attorney General Todd Blanche said last week that more charges could be on tap soon against other Mexican officials. Regardless of what happens next, one source familiar with the Chapitos cases said the kidnapping of Zambada was a legit gangster move, for sure. That's it. I think it's wild that the U.S. government made such a big deal about the Chapitos and fentanyl. They're about to give these guys deals and allow them to potentially serve only like 10 years. I agree. It's all headlines, Papa. That's all it is. ICE deported him? I can see that. I don't doubt it. They didn't really speak on LaBarbie on the last interview besides he can't walk no yards. Wish they would have went in depth on him. I mean, how much depth is it? Maybe there's not much depth to that guy. Maybe he's kind of fucking shallow. And that was another shallow guy telling the story and shit. And that guy, he's too obsessed with talking about himself. So he had to, he had to get to his own shit. And then it all backfired on him. And now he's crying somewhere, acting like a bitch. So it'd be like that. Maybe we'll get more information on him in the future. I just think what you see is what you get with LaBarbie. Shout out there. Have a good night. Bruh. What? What is that, an old lady? What the fuck is that emoji? Get it. And then he sit there and snitch on them, say he was making deals off a phone and shit. Velez, flush it. Oh, I see. Now I get it. Now I get it. Now I got you. Now I got the emoji. I get it now. Salutes. I think the twins are not the twins. The brothers are keeping their options open. Yeah, they're keeping their options open, and hedging their bets, waiting to see what happens in the game as far as their brothers go, and then go from there. We'll see. Or all these guys with the confidential sources is just another news week, a news cycle. Where somebody needs some headlines. Let's check out Rochas' house getting blown up. So the first thing I saw was images of a shot up crib like this. Okay, this is Rocha Moya's crib supposedly. That shit is Swiss cheese, man. Right? Swiss cheese. I don't know if it's a rental house, a vacation house. I don't know what the fuck it is. I do know that shit got a lot of holes in it. I don't know if his family was there. I didn't hear any casualties. But this is, you put your family in a position, man. I told you that shit. I said that shit when your granddaughter was in a car attacked by some other motherfuckers. You put your family in danger. Look at this shit, okay? So that's the crib right there, shot up to pieces. Knock the chunk out this right here. Knock some chunks out the wall. Boom.
Y en otros temas de seguridad.
With over 30 different...
Shout out Velez. It was never about the Fetty, son. It's never about what they tell us it's about. I heard the house was empty. Okay. Let's go. Much respect from Texas. Luz Bernardo, appreciate you. Let me see if this got a voiceover. No voiceover here.
Para tratar de dar con... Y en otros temas de seguridad, vea estas imágenes. Bueno, es una de las casas de Rubén Rocha Moya.
Okay, it's one of the houses of Rubén Rocha Moya.
Oye, ¿y el Rocha? ¿Y el Rocha? Bueno, ¿y el Rocha?
Who's Rihanna? Looks like Rihanna's stalker's work. I don't know who that is. Salute. Or maybe I'm just lost. This is just one of his houses, y'all. Just one of his houses.
Y en otros temas de seguridad, vea estas imágenes. Bueno, es una de las casas de Rubén Rocha Moya, que fue baleada justamente pues, en estos días. Esta vivienda, que está ubicada en la colonia Las Quintas, en Culiacán, Sinaloa, se encuentra deshabitada desde hace...
That is shot. Ish's beer. I owe 2 more shots and it's hit the road. There's no more beers. Shots only at this point. Salutes. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. It's one of his houses.
Por lo menos 10 años. Las Quintas en Culiacán, Sinaloa, se encuentra deshabitada desde hace por lo menos 10 años.
Oh, it's been uninhabited for at least 10 years. Damn, you got to be getting some money to have a house just sitting around doing bullshit. For 10 years, right?
La Fiscalía General del Estado y de la Secretaría de Seguridad Pública ya se encuentran en la zona realizando los peritajes correspondientes para tratar de dar con los responsables, pero este es uno más, el reflejo de las situaciones violentas en este caso.
This is just another reflection of the violent situations in that place.
Pues bueno, ya alcanzaron inclusive a una de las propiedades del exgobernador o gobernador con licencia sobre el descontento que se sigue viviendo por su administración. Lo más increíble y lo más descorazonante es que...
Come on, man, we talked all that bullshit. Think about that, man. A governor's crib gets shot the fuck up in the United States of America. Imagine.
This is America.
They for real lost control of the country, bro. They don't have no control over there, bro. He said he live in a military barracks. That fool tucked away somewhere. Hit that like button if you have yet to do so.
Estas situaciones que provocan este...
All right, man, let's watch these guys do it, man. If you ask me, I think it was Velez. I'll tell you why I think it was Velez in a minute. Not to point no fingers at nobody. But I think it was Velez because they're gonna clap me with the music, so I gotta lower the music a little bit. I'm not trying to get clapped for nobody's music. After the PRI left, there was no more control. They lost control. It flipped on his head. I don't know when it happened, but they ain't got none. Ain't no control there, though. No pushback. That's bird shit, that hose from that abandoned ass house. Shout out Bebo on the check-in salutes. Let's get it. The reason I say it was Velez, because dude got a little ass head with a big ass hat. I said, man, it gotta be Velez, man. Check him out. Look at him when he dug back in the car. Boom, see? Got him.
No mommy's wait.
These fools went up there, broad daylight, military fucking knee pads on, like the vulture neck way, and blew up this dude's abandoned crib, man. What's the corrido? Tell me the significance of that one. Pinche corridón. Oh, I thought you were talking about that specific song. Probably get clapped for that. So there it was, man. They shot up his crib. Shit's getting heavy for him. More problems. More money, more problems. For real, for real. If PRI really didn't have anything on lock, listen, I think Mexico been wilding for a long fucking time. You know what I'm saying? I think it's been wilding for a while now. So they say they don't know who did it. I mean, I got an idea. Let's read this article. It's not an article. It's an Instagram post. If I take Il Cartel tomorrow, right? And Pickatrix says, hey man, use this AI and make these posts, right? I can make this post right here, 5 minutes. El Maito Gordo busca apoyo para su padre en mayo. Maito Gordo looking for support for his father. Returns to Mexico post. I can just make up whatever I want. Boom, put it out there, done deal. So this can be bullshit. Bullshit. Just like everything else on the internet. Just like these guys telling their stories. Like, I don't even want nobody to come on my show no more as far as these guys out here telling stories. They turn out to all be cucks. Liars, grifters. So, but I can make this shit up, so take this with a punch of salt. The only reason I'm acknowledging is I saw on Reddit that, you know, supposedly this has been a rumor for a while now. I don't understand the logic in it or how it will work. Shout out Pickatrix. I don't trust no news stories from Instagram. Exactly. And I don't consider this a news story. This is a post. You know, this is just a post. Aviso Sinaloa, delivery strategy, the return of the Fat Maito, and the plan to negotiate his father's freedom. Stop it. No, mommy. No, mommy's wait. The recent return to Mexican territory of Ismael Zambada Imperial, known as El Maito Gordo, has unleashed a wave of speculation and tensions on the criminal map of the country. According to intelligence sources and unofficial versions, his return would not respond to a conventional operational reactivation, but to a high-risk diplomatic mission to negotiate judicial benefits for his father, Ismael El Mayo Zambada. Get the fuck out of here. No, mommy's wait. That sounds like... Shut up, bitch! He's on a diplomatic mission to build, a defense team for his father. What? According to reports, the strategy of the Zambada faction will consist of providing key information and coordinated delivery of middle and high commands to reduce the condemnation of the organization's patriarchy. This internal cleanup, or ally delivery, seeks to meet demands from U.S. agencies in exchange for favorable guilt agreements. Among the objectives that would be considered as negotiating pieces are the Alzarte Garcia... Oh, we got a list? They want to give us a list too, dog? Ah, man. The internet is the fucking fake place, man. This shit's not even real, boy. Crazy talk. I better go kidnap him and send his ass back for some credits. Go and snatch him up real quick. What they gonna get for him, though? What's he worth? To who? Pickatrix? Because the United States government already got what they were gonna get from him. They put him in jail and they let him out. He went back to Mexico. He got popped off. What they gonna get from him? Nothing. He already done had his queen for a day proffer and gave up everything. He been living the good life in America.
This is America.
Political PRI ran everything from around the 30s to the 2000s. That's a long goddamn time. After that, it was kind of like when the cartels fragment and everyone fighting everyone for complete control. But let's miss me with all that bullshit. Did you see? Oh, the corridon. Okay, that's what you're talking about, the hat. I'm telling you, did you see? You got to pay attention when your boys are inside or you doing dirty work and the boys are inside with the camera. You got to watch those motherfuckers. Make sure they don't got you on tape, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? Take that goddamn hat off. Go put your Il Cartel camo hat on, man. He's on supervised release. I don't know. It will be good news. Univision headline. Oh, man. What they call it? An American hostage? American hostage. That's strange. I'm telling you, we're already living in The Simpsons, Papa. So anything's possible at this point. I mean, so we got a list of the people that they want to negotiate with. The Arcelta Garcia brothers, Alfonso, Achilles, and René Lafrogue, key operators of the northern border. Juan Jose Ponchi Felix, the Russian, leader of an armed arm with a strong presence in Baja and Sonora. The Cabrera Sarabia brothers, Alejandro, the O2, and Jose Luis. The O3, operational pillars in the state of Durango. The brothers Carlitos and Luis Rugrats identified as tactical links of high relevance. The plan has generated a schism within the structure that is now led by Ismael Zambada Sicarios Maito Flaco. The possibility of being used as a currency of exchange has sown paranoia among the square heads and armed arms, who until recently held absolute allegiance to the Zambada line. The distrust is total. Fear of being handed over to save the top chief has put the organization on a state of alert that could lead to internal purges or preventative betrayals, consulted security analysts say. Ismael Zambada Imperial, who served a sentence and was released under supervision in the United States. Listen, so he's saying that this is causing a split because now the guys that are over there fighting for the Zambadas are worried that Maito Gordo's going to come over there and sell them out and turn them over. And this creates more drama and more. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, bitch! Shut your fucking mouth!
Jesus Christ. I think, you know what? I think people are missing out. I think they should be screenwriters. They're just too lazy to sit down and write a screenplay. They'll do all the other fuck shit, but they won't sit down and write the screenplay. Guys like fucking Botranek and motherfucking Hohen Dancing. You know what I'm saying? Those guys should be screenwriters, man. Write a script and sell it. And shut the fuck up.
Shut up, bitch!
Because these guys too. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's that good. Maybe they're that good. Speaking of that hat, where's the link for that? For what? For the video? Check the Discord. I posted in Discord. Yeah, it's definitely in the Discord. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Bliss. Yo, do you read my comments? The shorter ones. The longer ones, it's rough if it's not on the topic. If you want me to read the longer ones, they have to be on what we're talking about. Shout out Sheldon. Bro, they got everything set. Mayo, and then I don't know what you're talking about. I'd like to put out something about the Chapiza, I mean the Guzmans that still run the cartel and the Zambadas that are all working with the feds. You go back and think how everything going down lately. That's what we've been talking about for what, 2 hours now. We even put up a poll. The Mayos are calling the Mexican feds on Chapo. And vice versa, no? Ain't everybody just doing it? What? If you got ammunition in the game where everything is in the toolbox, does that not... You're going to use all the tools, right? So they're all using the same tools, bro. Everybody's pointing the finger at each other. Renee La Rana is La Gringuita. I got another article that we're going to continue this, going through the women of the cartel world. Go through these ladies' stories. I got one down. I got a couple other articles for us to go through. Oh, shout out Velez for the Il Cartel hat. Send the link. Send the link for the hat. Let me see. Well, I don't know if it's the same hat. You get the... Go in the description. The Il shop should be in the description. Let me see. But you have to build the hat to whatever you want it to be. There's, you could customize it. I got to make some new designs, man. I've been trying to make time for it this week. Where's the link? This guy's a wrench yelling at me and shit. Let me see. That'd be dumb if it's not here, right? No, it's right here. I got it. Boom. There's a link for the shop if anybody want to buy some gear. I got to switch the gear out. I'm going to get all the WAPO stuff out of there. And update everything. But there's the link. Oh, La Gringuita is Chapo's 15-year-old girlfriend. Dad, that they want to convince me doesn't exist. Shout out Silicon Life. Thank you, brother, for exposing that ginger. Salutes. I appreciate you. He exposed himself. he blew himself up for nothing. He made everybody right. All he had to do was stay out of the comments. He'd have been all right. But now he mad at me. I could give a fuck. Shout out Raven on the check-in. Hey, bro and family. No, you don't even have to say it no more, Raven. I'm sorry. I know I fucked it up a couple of times, but now we know. Shout out to you. Shout out to DeAndre. Salutes to the family. Hey, bro and family. This Raven on my son's phone. Have a great night. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. All right. Read The Ladies of Narco by Annabelle Hernandez. Yeah. I wonder if I should do that as a series. I don't know. Her writing kind of turned me off. Maybe it was the collaboration between Vicentillo's notes and her writing. Maybe it was the translation. But I was turned off by the trailer. Shout out Silicon Life. That was the worst ever listening to that ginger at the time. Man. And I try to give these guys the benefit of the doubt by not editing their shit. You know what I'm saying? And cutting out their repetitive ass stories. But I didn't call you a fucking bitch. The comments did. And then what did you do? You proved them right. That's it. Can I get the hat emoji embroidered on the side? Can I get the hat emoji embroidered on the side? I wouldn't want you to put yourself. Let me ask you something, Velez. Do you have anything else with the hat emoji on it? If you do, you should be ashamed of yourself. Now, I would never incriminate you by asking you if they put any money on your motherfucking table. You know what I'm saying? If they hang out with you on fucking Friday nights and Monday nights and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know. But answer that question first, then I'll tell you. I'd much rather, if you're going to do that, I'd much rather you keep it real. I'd much rather you keep it real and then you put this on there. If you want to embroider something, embroider that on your shit right there. You know what I mean? You'll be all right.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Shout out Pick a Trick. Just put a pizza. I'm not sure this Maito Gordo thing is true. I don't think it's true. The post seems very AI generated and the language is very clickbait. It's just bullshit.
Bullshit.
I just gave it the benefit of the doubt and we already was like, fuck this. We got a list and shit. Let's put a pizza on the side of the hat. Oh no, you guys are on the motherfucking wrecking ball.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Happy Monday, Raven. Bro, my bad, I messed up. I was commenting on the old videos in the wrong one. Salutes. That's wild. That's not wild. I'm asking a legit question and offering an alternative. Imagine risking your freedom, risking your life, and hopefully not getting tortured and having your fucking ears cut off as a prize for 3,000 pesos a month. Bruh. You weren't around for... We covered a video one time where it was audio of this teenage boy, real young dude. And I don't remember what faction he was with. I just remember it was audio and they were asking him questions and they were like, how'd you get here? He was like, oh, you know, he was captured in a firefight. And he's like, yeah, they recruited me and they told me we were going to go do this. We got into this shootout with y'all and we're taking cover and my superior tells me, go ahead, run. I'm going to cover you. And I ran and he shot me in the legs. He knew that y'all were, and then he used that to get out of there. And then y'all caught me. That's the game, man. 3,000 pesos a month. Maybe less than that for them. Yeah. That one, he shot him in the leg. I was around. I was just a ghost. I've been watching for like 8-9 months. Salutes. Well, there you go. Shit, that shit might be longer than that, but yeah. That's the game in a nutshell, man. You just waiting for your boy to shoot your fucking legs off. Gordo got caught in fucking Disney World. Now he's back in Mexico. Let me ask you something. Here's what sounded stupid to me from the beginning. I'm gonna serve my time. I'm gonna do all this, and now I'm gonna go back to Mexico. Nah, stop. To save my father, who come out and probably fall over a year later, who's not coming out. He's never coming out. Been here 2 hours and 20 minutes. Hit that like button if you have yet to do so. Bro, these guys are not the smartest. Look what Chino. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. These guys are not the smartest. Look what Chino did. Went right back to Culiacan and ended up
The upper room.
I'm listening to my computer and shit. I'm hearing like a knock in it and shit, like I'm listening to a car, like, you know what I'm saying? What's that? Gotta make sure I dust these fans and see what's going on in there. Shout out Zoraida Pick a Tricks. We're glad you finally joined us in the chat. Salutes. Glad to be here. Appreciate you, sir. So there it is, man. Your boy's house got shot up. They keep teasing this deal, this supposed deal. He did that stupid move and got his sister killed, the guy killed, and the little girl killed. Yeah. Yeah, so fucking stupid. But motherfuckers honor him, dog. And that annoys me. You ain't got to dishonor him, but to honor him is something else, man. Fuck him. You know? Fuck we talking about him for? Not us here, because people ask us to cover him, and we did. But it's like, I'm supposed to call that gangster? You get a little girl killed, that's gangster? Fuck out of here, man.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
How about, there's so many stories, who knows what's real, who knows what's not, man. It's the news cycle. Last week it was what? Chapo's letters and Chapo, what? His letters and supposedly he was communicating with his sons on the outside through lawyers. We knew that. We've been hearing about that for years. Oh, we didn't know it was from the Supermax. It's prison. Money's money. You know? We covered everything we gonna cover. I saw that there was I don't know how real it is. Let me see. Yeah, shit's real, huh? Wow. Man, we living in a fucked up world, bro. And who are the most unprotected humans on the planet? Children. I saw this. I'll do this for ill crimes. Just in case. Money talks. Con dinero baila el perro. See, that's so much better. Yo, why is YouTube translating my live chat, man? That's better in Spanish. With money, the dog dances. That shit said money talks. Cheap ass AI fucking translation. What's wrong with y'all? I saw this story. Disney cruise ship staff among arrests in child investigation. Cruise ship staff from several ships, including Disney Cruise Line, were arrested in San Diego as part of a federal investigation into child sexual abuse material. The arrests from April 23rd to April 27th, TMZ reported. That's when they occurred. Initial reports were that they were under arrest for immigration issues. Why would y'all report that? But the U.S. Customs and Border Protection told KGTV in a statement that the agency boarded the ships as part of an ongoing child sexual exploitation material enforcement operations. After boarding the vessels and interviewing 26 suspected crew members from the Philippines, one suspected crew member from Portugal, one from Indonesia, officers confirmed that 27 of the 28 subjects were involved in either the receipt, possession, transportation, distribution, or viewing of CSEM, or we could stick to CSEM or CBP. CBP said in a statement. Homeland Security investigation said it was part of Operation Tidal Wave and that the individuals were targeted based on information received from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. The crew members were returned to their home countries after their visas were revoked, the agency said. What you mean? About 10 Disney Cruise Line workers were taken from the ship at the B Street Pier in San Diego on April 23rd, KFMB reported. They were still wearing their cruise line uniforms at the time, with one passenger recording the situation on her phone. Darmi Mehta says she had sailed on the Disney Magic for 4 days and recognized some of those who were led away in handcuffs. Two of the employees had been serving my family the whole duration of our stay on the trip, she told KFMB. One of them was our personal host at dining, so we saw him every evening, and actually we had breakfast with him that morning. And he was a little off that morning, like you could tell he was a little distraught and rushed. But we just figured it's, they were good trying to get us. They were good trying to get us off the boat and trying to get a new group on. Holland America, which had several employees removed from its ship, the MV Zandam, according to Union del Barrio, the company released a statement saying it was law enforcement matter and that it cooperates with investigations in the jurisdictions where it operates. Disney Cruise Line released a statement according to International Business Times UK, which said, "We have a zero-tolerance policy for this type of behavior and fully cooperated with law enforcement. These individuals are no longer with the company." The company made a similar statement to TMZ about the incident. "We have zero-tolerance policy for this type of behavior and fully cooperated with law enforcement. While the majority of these individuals were not from our cruise line, those who were are no longer with the company." I've been telling y'all for years, they're everywhere. In your butcher shop, they're in the doctor's office, they're at the bus stop, they're everywhere, man. They're on your fucking cruise ships. How long have I been? I think I just muted myself right now. What you think about like Wano? You think he'll turn himself in? For what? What they gonna give him? I mean, how many deals can the U.S. make? But again, we keep saying it about everybody, and guess what? You get a deal. You get a deal. You get a deal. Right? Who fucking knows at this point? Who knows? Of course, it's Disney. Thousands of kids go missing under their parks and land since they... I mean, what are we talking about, bro? You know how many problems, you know how many of these type of things can be fucking fixed overnight if our government would throw that money in the right fucking place, and they refuse, and they have refused for many fucking moons? It's disgusting. They're neighbors, they're friends, they're compadres. Disney has been in the hot seat for years. Well, they were just one on a long list of cruise ships. What, he could give up one politician per 10 per 10 years? Pickatrix agreed 100. Thanks, Shy. Shout out Silicon Life. I appreciate you. Shout out Charlie. You right, man. Who fucking knows? It's crazy.
Jonathan Pantria sent $2 hashtag my nigga Ricky Bobby hashtag got breaking developments in his ongoing novella hashtag tune in Friday to be continued if he shows up Friday hashtag shout out all Cartel and chat hashtag like and subscribe to the great quality content hashtag
Hold on. How you know Ricky Bobby got new developments? Is he out there giving up the new development scoop somewhere else? How dare he, bro? Didn't that thread start here, huh? How rude. Shout out JP for the $2 power chat. My nigga Ricky Bobby got breaking developments in his ongoing novella. Tune in Friday to be continued. He shows up if he shows up Friday. Shout out to the Il Cartel in chat. Like and subscribe to the great quality content. It's free. Don't cost you a damn thing. Salutes. Man, shout out Zorada. Hit that like button. Why would the government go after themselves? Yeah, indeed. Still taking shots? I owe 2. I got still 2. Yeah, I think the bar is still open. Let me see. Bar is still open. I feel like the deals for this decade is one politician for multiple for 10 years. We'll see. We don't got a long... Do we have a long... what's it called? Politician track record? We got Garcia Luna. I think we're walking into new territory now. Maybe they go in droves this time, you know? Shout out Leo. Greetings to all. Salutes. Reasons why they don't refuse. Drugs don't do it for them anymore. Sick fuck. What were we talking about? Sorry, I'm lost. Salutes to Leo. Thank you, Shy. Yes, I was just going to ask the same. Ask what? I don't know what I did. There's nothing you could do with these fucking child abusers, bro. There's no rehabilitation for that. You just gotta send that shit to the
upper room.
lower room. Garcia Luna, El Grande, and those involved in the case got blessed. Only one that got handed football numbers is La Barbie. And we'll see what he can do for himself. Shout out Patricia on the check-in. Saludos, Shine family. Appreciate you. Salutes to you. Hope you're having a good day. Shout out Leo. We all over the place tonight. Indeed, it be like that. Especially when I'm done with with what we were covering. We all over the place. Chilling. Serve up my next shot. This is one of one whole enchiladas shots. Shout out JP. JP got breaking developments and shit. Wait a minute. Where's JP getting the developments? I need your sources, JP. Oh, same question on Ricky Bobby's novella on how Jonathan knew there was new info. How rude, huh? You see how they do us? Viste. Shout out Silicon Life. I'm happy Jay is free. Salutes. How about P? P2? Fuck him. Just kidding. Talking about shit. About to watch this and put myself in Chapo's shoes to see if I would advise my kids to turn themselves in and use it as bait to see who is Cartel de los Sapos. Oh, I tried. I just don't have the time to give that one. But yeah, I want to get into that one too. I wanted to do it on my film and TV channel, but I don't know. I don't want to keep confusing the algorithm with English and Spanish. I'm already doing that trash Escobar show. Oh, okay. Salutes. Shout out Silicon. I'm not too all knowing, but very interested, lady. But salutes, man. We're all learning together, man. I've learned a lot over time on this channel about the filth of this whole shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Toad. Who's the Toad? Shout out Charlie. Oh my God, Shy. What you think about Lil Durk? You think he's cooked? Thoughts? Well, I mean, I haven't dug into the case, right? Again, I'm horrible with ongoing cases because there's a lot of time in between. I like to cover everything in one shot. Boom, 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 boom. And I don't know much about it. I know there's a bunch of dudes talking on him. I think that if they can connect one thread to him, they're going to try to put him under the jail. But I don't know what they got, what they don't got, who's talking, what they saying. These kids got to stop playing themselves. Shout out JP Shot. All I know is these internet streets be contenting the content at all times. I may or may not have heard certain things spout. If my Higger Ricky Bobby shows up Friday, hopefully he shares. See, he out there. That's okay though. We canceling his show, man. We canceling Ricky Bobby's subscription, bro. He out there giving the juice up. We was the first ones getting nosy on his life, weren't we? If we weren't, just tell me, man. How dare he? I'm hurt. We might have to put him in the fucking bed. No mercy for those predators. I agree. Let's do Chinese language or French. See, I don't even know what we're talking about. We're all over the fucking place at this point. Hit that like button if you have yet to do so, though. If you've been here more than 5 minutes, you have been entertained. And we have earned that thumbs up. My algo's all fucked up. I'm using the Japan VPN, watching Mexican content, and learning how to make pad thai and searching up computer parts in China. Well, you multitasking, papas. And the one we were missing has arrived. Jonathan, saludos Jonathan. Te estaban buscando. Shout out Silicon Life. I'm from the Rio Grande Valley and can say moving things was easy. Different time now, huh? Lil Durk needs that time in jail to reevaluate why the hell did he go risk his freedom for a crash out homie that's dead. Because the people share, you got to ride and slide and glide. You got to go and get it back in blood. That's what happened. That's what happened. All right, ready for this next shot. Boom. Let's get it. This is one whole enchilada shot. I need some motherfucking help with this from the dog and DJ Nonstop.
Are y'all ready to party?
Yeah.
Let's go! Get your hands up! 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 Get your hands up!
Fuck. He slid right into them cold brass handcuffs the FBI loves so much. Indeed, they played themselves. Salute, thank you. They definitely played themselves. But yeah, I don't know much about the case. I just know you got problems. Oh shit, Raven got her dancing shoes on. I've been here. I just had to hide and collect myself after Tere was flushing the compa Velez. She said, and flush it. She said, put him in the bathroom.
Put him in a fucking bedroom, man. Get up here, come on.
And flush it. I got a call from a so-called friend straight out of Louisiana. What are we talking about? Salute, Shy. Salute, Zorada. I appreciate you. I owe one more. And then I will kick the rocks. Oh, shit. What was that? Oh. Louisiana Penitentiary. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta be careful with them calls. Cause we everywhere. You seen any new movies? MK Straight Fight. What? Mortal Kombat? You talking about Mortal Kombat? You saw that shit? It's out? Or the Street Fighter? Which one? I saw that Michael yesterday. That's all I've seen. Shout out to that. Was that who was being flushed? I heard that, but wasn't sure who was being flushed. Tere was flushing Velez because Velez said she was starting to sound like pure art. And Tere said, put him in the bathroom and flush it. Back in 2009, when selling and moving white was a thing. Yeah. It's just a thing of the past. You don't even know what white it is anymore. Could be any white. ¿Cómo ves a tu amiga Tere? Salutes. You seen Mortal Kombat? No, I haven't seen it. No, I ain't seen Mortal Kombat. I heard they're making one, or they made one. They definitely made Street Fighter because 50 Cent's playing Balrog. Yeah, I like TV series too. It was Jay's recommendation. It was great. Yeah, I fought with it. I had problems with it. I'm in though. Just takes long to get there. I know she didn't like that. No, she didn't like that. She bought me a beer and told me to put him in the bathroom and put him in the shitter and flush.
Put him in a fucking bedroom, man. Get up here, come on.
This is what I got. JP was appalled. JP was appalled. See if there's anything over here. Bunch of fuckery on the internet. Bunch of cucks. That Zeta series on Amazon was good. What was that called? I be so busy with this channel, I haven't been able to catch up on series. My film channel is fucking falling apart. Last thing I covered there was like Welcome to Derry, and I got some stuff lined up, but I gotta get time to edit it. Shout out Pickatrix. Yellowstone is next, but I don't know where to start. There's a prequel for the prequel, and start with regular Yellowstone. Yeah, start with regular Yellowstone. I like Yellowstone better than Landman. Landman's cool. It's just I feel like they lollygag. They take too long to get somewhere. Yellowstone is next, but I don't know where to start. There's a prequel for the prequel and a sequel for the sequel and spin-offs for all the above. Indeed there is. They're all good though. The Trompito needs to hold someone accountable for the murders of all the innocent bloodshed in Mexico that would make a difference for people who have family on both sides. I don't think we need to, I think Trompito is selective in his accountability holding. But there's a lot of things we want, and everybody as a people want. It's just some things are not, it ain't gonna work out like that. Did you catch Chimaev versus Strickland? I sure did. Let's talk about that Van fight, that featherweight fight. Was it a featherweight fight? No, it was a flyweight fight. The youngest champion and that other kid, that was crazy. And then the Chimaev fight was crazy, but I agree with Khabib's strategy for Chimaev. First of all, Chimaev is cutting crazy weight to get. He fight at 170, he cut crazy weight. Fight at 185, cut crazy weight. Doesn't even look like a 205 pounder, but wants to move up to 205. The problem is he wrestles too hard in the first minute of the fight. He does that in an attempt to end you quickly, but if he doesn't, he gasses himself and can't use his striking, and he got good striking. But by the time, and this is Khabib's theory, by the time he and I agree with him, by the time he gets to his striking, he's gassed himself out wrestling in the first minute of the match. And it happens to him every time. Shout out JP Zorada. I really hope Ricky Bobby comes through Friday to hang out and do her. I don't know, man. We might have to cut his lights off, man. You know what I'm saying? Do her rest with my friends and share his developments on his novella. I'm ready for you to leak the story so that we don't need him Friday. How about that? Since he want to just be out telling everybody our stories. The fuck? Shout out Pick Trick 000 TV series. I started it, paused it at 10 minutes in after he wanted to feed his grandpa the pigs. Hey, it happens, man. Yeah, they want me to check that out. 000, the one you won't ever watch, and we recommended since 3 years ago. No, it is. Relax, man. You fucking crazy. All right, cool then. I'll just do, one live stream every 2 weeks, and put out a video every once. You'll forget about me. After the last upload, 2-3 weeks, you guys will be over there at motherfucking Vulture Next channel. But Les got up on the wrong side of the bed. Pick tricks, follow shy rules. Whoa, what rules? Oh, you got to finish it? What are you talking about? What Trump got to do with the murders been happening since before he became a politician? Yeah, but people believe that he's the only guy making a difference because he's going after these people. He's going after these people for a reason. It ain't the reason everybody just thinks, I think. I believe. It is what it is. Shout out Patricia, though. Trompito got so much time to do what he's going to do, and then shit changes. But I don't think we're going to get what we want. I'd like for everybody to, I'd like for things to be different for all of these oppressors and abusers. I like it to be way worse, but I can't have that. Shout out Leo, yeah, 000. 000 is fire. Yeah, I gotta do it. I'm gonna do it on the show. I'm gonna do it on the channel though. Chimaev tried to cheat, asking to fight in the middle, then go for the tackle. Sean said he laughed at him in the. Sean said he was pissed off when he was on the ground, that he was pissed off and he was saying, "You motherfucker," in his head. Right? And he said Chimaev was laughing at him. Hold on. Shout out Zoraida and Velez. Velez is explaining why they wanted to flush him, because she said that Elon Musk invented the airplane that flew by itself or something along them lines. And I told her that she was sounding like pure art. But give it context, because you selling her out right there. Give it context. Zoraida, we were saying outrageous theories about the pilot, the ghost pilot of Mayo's kidnapping. And the outrageous theories were that it was a drone that Elon invented, that Chewbacca was flying the fucking airplane, that, you know what I'm saying? But let's just make it seem like she just jumped out the window and went straight conspiracy. You can't listen to this fucking guy. The hat is too heavy for his head. That shit is affecting his brain. Shout out Primo on the check-in. I'm glad I caught that, because that was, boy, así empieza el bochinche. Coño, man. Sheesh.
Coño, man.
So I was like, yeah, I need a new series to watch. La Casa de los Famosos is almost over. Yeah, I need this channel to keep it moving. the way it's moving, a little faster, and I'll have time to pay attention to ill films because I want to do some reactions. The USA's goal is to destabilize Mexico so it doesn't turn into China, because as it is heading there, it's going to be like China, the next industrial hotspot, but it needs to make sure. We used to have this internet troll that used to be around here that used to say all the time that the U.S.'s goal has always been to destabilize Mexico's government. But that's their goal for everybody, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, not that I disagree with you or him. I disagreed with him at the time because there was different circumstances. Now we're after the government. We've worked our way here. China and Mexico are friends, though. Destabilize enough to have control, exactly. The crazy thing is none of these conspiracies about the plane is off. A plane can really fly itself from takeoff to landing. I don't doubt it. Picatrix, Mexico will never be China or bigger than the U.S. I love my people, but there's too much corruption from the very top to the very bottom. But if what Patricia wants to happen happens, all of those people get brought down, then what? We'll see. Thank you for the shy context. Yeah, I got to give it to you. This guy's destabilizing the conversation. Velez, the U.S. wants to destabilize the world. Facts. Meanwhile, we're destabilized as fuck. Destabilized, depressed, destructed, deconstructed. Shy, did you hear that version of Ambitions is a writer they used for Street Fighter is the original version? I haven't paid attention, no. Don't talk about it, be about it. Drop it in the music section, in the Discord. Velez said Elon Musk said él dijo que the airplane, el avión, no mames, was that Spanglish or interpreting? You're too late. Don't be asking questions about shit that happened before you got here, okay? Ain't it like fucking 8 o'clock where you're at? Shouldn't you be ready for bed? Oh yeah, Mexico and China are buddy right now more than ever. Boy, we need that precursor. Precursor, porfa, please. Porfa, please. Alright, so couple of things I have to work on. Priority. Cartel episode 6. Mini leak. The tell. Gotta do that. And then I want to get back to these women in the cartel world. I want to get back to them. Then the corridos, I want to get back to that. We've had a lot of interruptions. Primo Shy, I don't have time for your shit today. I mean, we could speed time up for you. They say time moves different through the eyes of the observer when motherfuckers are in the bathroom. Put him in a fucking bedroom. Shout out Primo. Hit that like button if you've been here more than 5 minutes. We have entertained you. We have covered what we were covering for the night. Hopefully you can rewind and start from scratch. We covered the news that insiders and fuentes and sources say that the brothers Guzman have been in contact.
Picatrix sent $30. Here you go for the next beer pack.
Oh shit.
It is on me. I don't know how you are drinking Heineken. Please get some pale ales in your system.
Hold on. We're gonna talk about that right now. Start from scratch. Hold on. We see. I gotta stop that again. The news that insiders and fuentes. Shout out. Hold on. Where the fuck is it? Shout out Picatrix for the $30 power chat. He said, "Here you go for the next beer pack. It's on me. I don't know how you're drinking Heinekens. Please get some pale ales in your system. Listen, check it out. All right, let's explain this here. All right, let's explain this situation here, my friend. All right, I appreciate the $30. I got to give my context now. When I started this shit, I was drinking 9.7 ABV Voodoo Rangers, right? That shit just wasn't fair, and I was dunking them shits, right? Then I tried the Arizonas because I just didn't want to be drinking beers up here. I drink beers at the barbecue. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to drink something, something like like I'm drinking a juice or something. You know what I mean? So then I started drinking the Mountain Dews. No, I tried the Arizonas. There was too much sugar. Found these sugar-free Mountain Dews, 5% alcohol by volume. That shit was perfect. The other day I went, they didn't have them. I said, let's go old school. Got some Heinekens. And then Oso came through. He realized that bong rip that OT bought knocked me off my ass. And I've been eating healthy, so they said I've become a lightweight when it comes to the drinking shit. But I've done 33 shots on this live stream. You know what I'm saying? It was that bong rip. And then Oso he thought he was funny. He brought some Heineken Lights to this motherfucker, man. But we'll go back. There's some other Voodoo Rangers and shit that I want to try. So we'll stock up the special stash with the pale ales or some shit like that. We'll get fancy. All right. Shout out to Pick a Tricks for the $30 power chat. And shout out to my Uncle Wito, man. He love his Heinekens. What's the story of La Diabla? I don't know. Was that the lady we covered last? I'll be quiet, but when I get back, I'll be talking again. Salutes. Shout out Leo. Shout out Patricia. Zoraida. Gotta get my contacts. Them Heineken Zeros be hitting. This ain't no zero, though. What's this? No, it's just light. It's a zero? What does zero mean? Pacifico Suave. What's that, a beer? No, mamas.
No, mommy's wait.
Yeah, I gotta go tomorrow. Stock up. You need to get some Tecate. Might order some. Just thought about it. Some Tecate. That shit is like what? 2.5 alcohol by volume? What is it? Let's check it. Tecate. Oh, mama's way. Tecate's ABV. That's 4.5, 4.6. What I need to do is get some tequila in here. What's the tequila they want me to get in here? Try to be fair, I was one of the first that got the novella from my Hickey Ricky Bobby on these internet streets, and he started coming by here. He shared the novella. Today's info was internet novella. That sound like a bunch of circle talk, bro. Fuck your fairness, man. Alright? Back the fuck up. You get up off of my it's my turn to be selfish. Ricky Bobby out here. He doing the J Flores. He on Will Kane. He on all of this shit. So she said she'll take a Tecate. JP said 5.5% or better for me. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this guy. Get 5.5 or better. And JP does make it a point sometimes to put in his order the highest strength beer that you have, please. It might feel like Metro on his last day on some Tecate. What, dead? I'm straight. No bothers with.
No, mommy's wait.
Fortaleza, best tequila. That tequila I wake up with the shakes off some fucking tequila, man. That's why I fuck with the hen. No hangover off the hen. Shout out Pick a Tricks, though. We appreciate you. Thank you very much for donating the next pack. I got this one shot right here. I think I need some more fucking help. Shout out JP. I'm consistent. You're fucking relentless. Alright? Relentless. Tonight you're the people's champ, though. Definitely the hashtag king. Whatever happened to those modelos? Them shits is like 3.5 too, no? I know you guys. I think I passed y'all on the drinking beer. I done drank all the beers in my life, man. I done had enough of all of those already. 211 or Old English. I'm telling you, the homie can't. Shout out Daniel on the check-in. I'm telling you, the homie texted me. He said, "Let's get some 40s," and I thought he was joking. Motherfucker came with 2 Old Englishes. 211 is crazy. You wildin'. Still reserve. Shout, drink some water. These motherfuckers try to speed up your cirrhosis. Yeah, I'm straight. I'm good. Again, I stream once, maybe twice a week, and sometimes the bar is on. I'm good. I'm definitely drinking water though. I stay hydrated. I appreciate you though. Fuck the modelos though. I might have done a deuce modelo up here before. Shout out Bebo. I have to do another video just to let someone know that he's not speaking 100% real. You see who's the rapper. I don't got nothing against him, but I personally wish him the best. But who? That 6ix9ine kid? JP said, "Shot Mickey's would be dope." Nah, that's Zaya's territory, and I was done drinking that when I was done drinking Steel Reserves and fucking. JP, you trying to terraform this place? Turn it into something else? Mickey's, you malt liquor and shit. This is turning into another monster. You've been campaigning Incredible Hulks for fucking 3 years. Agua bendita, yeah, holy water.
Don Giulini Setentini te pone hasta el culini. Un shot, 2 shot.
Fuck. That taste the motherfucker. I got a show to do. I gotta go check and see if there's any tough criminals that cooperated in my inboxes. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, stop talking to me. Little hoeing dancing. You can buy water from the Vatican, one of these saints' graves. They suck up the water near the corpse, and you can buy it and drink it. I'm straight. I'm good. Don Julio tequila is good. Suavecito. Mickey's, boy. Sorry for the weird fact. That shit's wild. I'm straight on that. I don't need that. That's supposed to be a blessing? Coño, man. What the fuck?
Coño, man.
It's crazy, man. People have convinced people about all kind of wild shit in this world, bro. You can buy water from the Vatican from one of these saints' graves. They suck up the water near the corpse and you can buy it and drink it. Bro, we've convinced people to do the dumbest shit in this world in the name of a blessing. If you sniff a goat's ass, you'll be favored the next morning by the gods. Like, what? Maestro Dobel Cristalino. He said, blessed water, and that's all that came in my mind. They say it was healing powers turned blind into seers. Where's the video? It's 2026. It don't work no more? What happened? Did it stop working? Shout out Velez, you need to get a P.O. box so I can get you some. Yeah, I think that's going to happen soon. I've been avoiding it, but it's time to add another thing to all of this madness. It's crazy. You convince somebody to drink some grave water. But what happened? That's my question. If they sell this thing at the Vatican right now, I had a homie Terry growing up. Terry was blind. Let's go get Terry's sight back. You can go to the Holy Land and you can go to the Holy Land and get that blessed oil. It's gonna bring a sight back. Does it cure cancer? I'm not against people being spiritual, but we have to draw a line between where we're being fooled and where this is real. No? Well, I'm crazy. They don't record blessings or holy things happening anymore. They don't want to spoil it. That sounds like a cartel answer. Or a reason. Cartel reason. Shout out Karen on the check-in. Karen from Germany in the house. Leave some of your DNA on the like button. I agree. Salutes to you. Thank you for being here. They don't want everybody to know who got the secret. Yeah. Indians believe that cow piss is the ultimate medicine, second to cow poop. What's it curing, though? Right now. Right now. At what point do we come to the conclusion that humanity might have got duped? We got to talk about the Anunnaki then. Well, how outrageous is the Anunnaki if grave water is curing eyesight? Tinfoil time. Where's Shannon? I gotta find a chrome hat. I gotta find a dope chrome hat. If you ain't following blind, a dope chrome Chicago hat or something chrome. You ain't following blindly, you ain't doing it right, and ain't getting to the upper room. Oh, okay, that explains it. The Anunnaki are assholes, especially Enki. We've officially gone off the fucking rails, but hit that like button. I like it. I think I cumplido my condena too. Boom. Shout out One Whole Enchilada. Shout out Ish. Shout, do you want a bit of inside scoop from the novella? I can't spoil everything from my nigga Ricky Bobby. If he's out there on the internet giving up our stories, I say you leak that shit, man. Anonymously. Right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna say somebody hijacked JP's page right now. Give me the info, man. Is she still there? Has he had the conversation with her? Is he still having fun? Did she give up her apartment? And has there been any domestics? They want all our gold to swag up their planet's atmosphere. Indeed. All our gold? Our gold. Our gold came from the universe. I'm sure there's a lot of gold out there, no? They need to go get that shit. Shout out Zorada. Yes, has to be a hat for the tinfoil moments. I gotta find it. Let me see. Let me see if I can find a chrome Chicago Bulls hat. Almost. I see one. It's white. Not a fan of white hats. Jonathan spilled the fucking beans. Is she pregnant already? That's another one. Hey, Ricky Bobby having fun right now. Shy, so there's a new girl in the mix. Should I continue? Oh, shit. Boy, your boy gonna be mad at you, boy. Your boy gonna be mad at whoever jacked JP's page, and we taking motherfucking Ricky Bobby's. Ricky Bobby got a good sense of humor. It's his fucking fault. He brought this shit here. If he's out here talking that shit, then we're getting the scoop from JP. If you heard it publicly, let me say this. Let me reiterate to you, JP. If this is something that you heard publicly on the internet that he was giving in other places, right, then you can feel free to say it. If it's something he told you in the DMs, we don't need to hear it. Right? He's out of pocket, though. How dare he? This is HG's novella. This is not his novella. She paid for this Ricky Bobby Plus subscription. The amount of BS I know I have been context poisoned by the internet. Salutes. Shout out Velez. My nigga Ricky Bobby keeping it player. Ricky Bobby got a new one. That's gonna end up in some police visits, some fights. Your boy's gonna get a food processor, and I'm gonna motherfucking bake me a cottage cheese chocolate cake. Watch. Internet's crazy. Shout out Shasha on the check-in. Salutes. What's up, Sha? Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. We just hanging out at this point. I'm shopping for a chrome hat. I only see one chrome hat right here. Sha, this is what I read, and this was read and spoken on a mutual channel. I don't be sharing DMs. Okay, well then go ahead, let that shit out. Then I don't see. Well, the reason I asked was because you were guarding it. But if he already let the beans out, we don't have to wait for him. Let us know everything. Tell us all of it, JP. With no guilt attached. Right? See, I see this one here. This is the only one I see. Got some chrome on the brim. Chrome on the... no, it's not even chrome on the... At least my gold one at least got a gold fucking bull on it. It's got some chrome on the front. It's not necessarily white. This is a candidate, I guess. We need a tinfoil hat, man. What the fuck? How do you get out of this? Oh, no, it's over here. Let's see. That's all I see, though. Nothing else. See, then I gotta stop, because then I start seeing shit I like. Shout out Leo, tea time. Yeah, we be all up in Ricky's business, man. Ricky out there, if he letting it be known, then we need to see what's going on. Okay, this one got a silver metal badge on it. I'm looking for the metal badge on a fucking chrome hat. If not, I need to call Don C. Be like, Don C, I got an idea. I need a tinfoil hat. Oh, he told us about her. Shy, all I'm going to say is tonight is YouTube girls flying out to see him. He says the story has probably gotten worse in other people's eyes. Fuck other people's eyes. Just tell us. Did he tell the other girl, JP, you're not telling us nothing, bro. You're holding out, bro. I could hear it. You're holding out, bro. You know something we don't know. There's no chrome hats out here. Let me see. Chrome Chicago hat. Let me see. Then I'm just going to look for a chrome fucking hat. But I'm not wearing nobody else's team. I'm not a fan of white hats, but I'll take this socks hat right here. I'll take this trucker right here. No chrome. Nothing. That's it. That's as close as it gets. Is this? And it's a Mitchell and Ness. It's not even a new era. I fuck with Mitchell and Ness though. Shit, I'm wearing a Mitchell and Ness right now. And I love this suede. I done brought this bitch back to life. I done had this motherfucker like 15 years. Shy, you can do that with some cottage cheese and cocoa pie. That's what I'm on. Leo said do a vote. A vote for what? Let me know. We'll do a vote. What are we voting for? New president? Yes, mi querido amigo. Give up all the info. Spill the fucking beans, papas. I need a chrome hat. Nah, not a Chrome Hearts hat. A chrome hat. Y'all ain't creative enough, man. I just found a gap in the market. I seen Chrome Chicago Bears hat. I was gonna go there next. I was gonna go through everybody until I found this shit. Let's get it. Shout out Boss Lady. We need a tinfoil hat in this motherfucker. Nah, they don't got it here though. Let's see. Maybe chrome is the wrong fucking Oh, they got a Bears hat for Velez. We're going to give Velez a fucking Bears hat, bro. Look at this shit. They got you, buddy. They got you. Leo said the hats. Oh, that's what we voting on? We got to pick a couple. Shout out JP Shy. Copped the Mitchell and Ness Bulls had a few years ago that said chrome or chromatized. That had chrome or chromatized silver and black. Shout out to that. I sent it on Discord. Sent what? What are we talking about? I'm all over the place. We're all over the place. That's a chrome Bears hat right there? I guess. It's a shitty looking hat. God damn. They tried. Somebody call Don C, please. Look at this fucking thing. They could have done better than that. This shit's round. You got the wrong Alfredo again for this live video. Which one is it? Why? What happened? What are we talking about? Yeah, I see pictures. Oh, that's the. Who's that fat kid right there, man? Because I see that too. I always pick the one where it's a close-up of him. But I just found that one because it had the flag and it had two. But they always tell me that that's Alfredo. Who the fuck is that guy then? Don't be like these new channels. But I've been doing this back and forth for years with the same question, so you're clearing it up for me. Don't be like these news channels that keep using that man's picture. I'm surprised nobody attacked the man yet. The one we keep getting around. Who the fuck is that guy? Shout out Velez. I forgot to say that, Pick a Tricks. That ain't him. That's the one there. I always say, you know that I've said, y'all gonna think this is funny. I sat here and put the different pictures of Alfredo next to that one and saying, is this what happens to this guy when he gains weight? I've literally done that to make thumbnails, and then I just gave up. Like, I guess they're right. So there you go. He's just some guy that got arrested. Okay, we gotta get him the fuck out of there then. That guy feels like the most wanted ever. Never using him again. I've only used him a couple of times. It ain't him. Sean, my bro sent me a story on Manito Gordo going back to Sinaloa. But he sent it from where? From Aviso, Sinaloa? Because we already checked it out. It sounds like bullshit. Because I only found it in that one place today. There and on Reddit. And the Reddit was referring to that. So let me know. Let me know where your story comes from. And shout out Picatrix. I appreciate it. Thank you. Can't send you the link. Link for what? Are you in the Discord, Leo? Fuck out of here with that trash. What, this hat? This hat looks real fucked up. This hat looks real fucked up. Get him the fuck out of here. Thank you, Zoraida. You guys tried. This is the best one so far. Because it got the chrome brim. This one's the best one so far. Just don't know. It ain't enough. I think I have to make one. This is nasty work right here. I like that. I like that. It's nice. I gotta get out of here. These motherfuckers, $50 hats and shit. I used to pay $30, $20. Nah, the one you said was for me. Nah, you love that shit. Well, what we got to put on there? Like a fucking... What do we got to put up there? Some 49er shit? Let me see. What are we doing for you? Let's go get his hat back. Come on, Velez. How dare you hate on that hat? Ooh, I like a blackout. That's a blackout over there. Let me see. How dare you hate on that hat, man? Can y'all show me the motherfucker, please? Man, these websites are fucking dumb. Don't make it hard for people to go to your shit. Yeah, there it is. Come on, Velez. This all you right here, bro. What? I can see it. Look, man. Got the logo right there. You got to join the Discord or stick around long enough to get a wrench so you can send links and shit. Only the wrenches can send links. Shout out Moon Goddess, new to the Discord. Shout out Gucio, new to the Discord. Couple different outlets. Yeah, that's the picture I usually use of him, but I thought that fat boy had something to do with him. All right, bet, got it. Try that one. This one right here? Not for me. Nah, that's for Velez. All right. I need a tinfoil baseball cap. Let me see. Maybe that's the right words. Tinfoil. Oh, here we go. We on to something. We are on to something. Let me see something. Let's try Chicago first. I found something just cap. No. Well, not some. I found one. This one looks like a candidate. It's one of them little gas station hats. Welcome all the new people to the Discord. Salutes. Or maybe a hat that says tinfoil. Maybe I'm on the wrong track here. Boom. Oh, I need the Weird Al Yankovic one or this one right here. But I seen one a minute ago. Oh, I had to put baseball. That's what it is. What the fuck? Just need a tinfoil hat. That's it. Something dope. I used metal, Chicago silver. Okay, bet. These people showed me one, then they took it back. Let me see. This little bullshit right here. August caps. Damn, I hit it. It didn't even pop up. There it is. Wholesale. So I got to buy 50 of these bitches? All right, this one right here. I'm ready to start. I think I'm going to make a run of hats. I think I'm going to find a good embroidery company. I'm going to get some good designs, and I'm going to make a run of hats. Some dope hats. That's perfect for Velez. I think it's made for him, bro. LV just make one now. Who's LV? What happened? You lost me. So, boom. This is silk. It's good enough, though. I'm sure I'll figure out how to rock it with something. All right, let's see. Let's see what Leo used. What did Leo use? Metal, Chicago, silver. Hat. Forget cap, put hat. What the fuck are we talking about? Alright, I see a metallic Bears hat right here. Pre-owned. I don't need somebody's dome sweat on my shit. Though I could detail the motherfucker, but yeah, that shit's hit. Keep that motherfucker. Nah, man. We on a wild goose chase. I'm gonna have to make one. That Bulls hat was the best one we seen. And this one. And one that just says tinfoil. We'll see. This motherfucker's dope, though. This should have the Chicago skyline. That ain't a Chicago. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get this generic ass skyline out of here, Papas. I guess you tried. Yeah, you gotta get the fuck out of my face with that. JP, you be disgusted by this. Look at this shit, man. Boom, I need this one right here. Or this one. That one's kind of perfect. The top hat, I could pull off a top hat. See, I need something like this, all silver. All right, we're done. Ooh, that's nasty work right there. Got to get me the fuck out of here. Hat. Just get some chrome spray and then use it on any hat you have. There you go. You got it all figured out. This is it right here, though. That's the one. Ain't got nothing on it. Brim is super soccer dad, but you know. We give Velez this one right here. Actually, that's Velez in the picture in his motherfucking gold blazer and shit. That's nasty work right there. You got to get me the fuck out of here. Got to get me out of here. I'll blow the bank on it. Get me the fuck out of there. I'm not leaving. What's poppin', y'all? Salutes. Hit that like button if you have yet to do so. Can we get to 65 before we ride? We've been here 3.5 hours. Shout out Leo. I tell you what I did. Try Zoraida for a low calorie, high protein dessert. That fat free jello with the non-fat Greek yogurt. Fire. Shout out JP. Shy fuck around, go broke, spending money on all kind of caps. Papa, my collection's already crazy and don't let me get no money and I go in your closet and take all my shit back. One more like. Let's go. One more. Yeah, one more. We good. Somebody just in the Discord said, I'm here. Okay. Fanatics Bulls hat. What we got? Yeah. That's the one we saw. It's a dope hat. Is that Mitchell and Ness? It is. It's a dope hat. Might end up being the one. Man, if you're really trying to lose weight, just get on a GLP and retain muscle. Yeah. I get everybody telling me what to do every day. Me, I'm just eating and working, bro. That's it. Shout out Picker Tricks. I watch 400 pounders go to 160. Yeah, I don't need that much. I've already knocked off 15. I'm trying to get another 20, 25, maybe 30. So, yes, yummy. Glad you liked it. Fire. That shit was fire. What they sweetening that shit with? Go to Fanatics. I did. Papa, it's just Jello. It's just Jello. Listen, bro. Listen. This is what I've learned. That non-fat Greek yogurt, that is the most versatile shit I've ever seen. People replace their sour cream with it. People use it in desserts. People use that shit in savory foods. People use that shit in everything. And guess what? I've tried a couple of things, and it works in everything. Shout out Picker Tricks. Nah, this is not my idea. It's factual, bro. It's just I've seen that it works. No, I get you. I hear you. Again, I had Pete telling me about the peptides and this and that. I don't have right now. I eat and I work. That's it. I mean, I don't even know what you just said. A GLP. I don't know what the fuck that is. I watched my 600 pounds and that made me change to diet soda. I'm telling you, man, the energy difference is crazy. Yeah, I don't really fuck with soda anyway. I just use it as a cheat. But I don't really need the diet soda. I drink a lot of water, and if I need some sweet, I'll throw some fruit in there. Don't look up at that sweet. It's Kimberly May. I know. I don't have to look it up. Zorada's on me already. She got that shit. Don't do GLPs. They have health after effects. Not good for you. All right. Shout out Osmo in the Discord. Salutes. Yeah. The 600-pound life TV show for sure. TLC has a lot of. Yeah, my mother be watching all of them. I be like, why the fuck you watching this? Side effects of them shots is crazy. No, Velez, don't knock it till you try it. It was fire, dog. It just tastes like Jello, just a creamier fucking Jello with more protein in it. It's still Jello, still was just as sweet. Shit was fire. Bro, you talking about a sweet connoisseur. That shit was right. We need one more light. Can we get one more before we get out of here? All right. Your boy's going to line up whatever we're going to line up for the week. Get ready for Friday. Friday, I don't know what we're talking about. If there's no news, we'll probably be diving into another woman of the cartel world. Yeah, I don't got none of that. I don't need the peptides. I don't need the Ozempic. I don't need no shots. I don't need no medicine. I just need to stop eating the shit that I was eating for the time being. Baby steps, taking baby steps. I'm not into all the extra shit, shortcuts and shit. Try to thank you for another great live. Hope everyone has a great look at JP bouncing on us already, man. I ain't bounced yet, man. Why you bouncing on us already, man? Go get some bochinche. Did you give us everything, bro? We didn't. I don't think we heard everything, bro. What? He got did he tell the other girl that the YouTube girl is coming? We want fucking answers before you try to weasel your way out of here, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? We're watching you. Te estamos velando. JP, thank you for another great live. Hope everyone has a great and blessed night. God bless. Buenas nachos. Salutes. Hashtag King. Checkmate. Most electrifying man in entertainment. King. You see what hashtag he left out of there, though, right? You seen it? Can anybody tell me which hashtag JP left out of there? And don't let me see. I like sales, bro. I ain't one of them dudes that wants to. Don't let me see. I'm looking at a sale right now. That shit's calling me. I'm like, nah, man. Disciplina. But I think Velez needs that cowboy hat with the bear on it. I think it's super necessary. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all were entertained tonight. Yeah, there's still no easy way to shortcut to losing them facts. Calorie deficit and work out. That's it. Eat clean food. Nobody knows what hashtag. I'm gonna spill the beans. He forgot the People's Champ hashtag. But remember that belt, that title was in the air. You know, he was wild. Yeah, straight line was. Oh, I don't know what that means. Salutes, Picker Tricks. Oh, thank you for the show. Great live as always. Fucking microphone not picking me up. I was like, straight lines. Oh, this guy talking about lines and shit. Huh? Shout out Zorada. Shy got me overlooking my hashtag. Lo cagaste, man. Lo cagaste.
Yo vivo tranquila con los pelos. Cállate, hijo.
Shout out Picker Tricks. Great live as always. Fucking microphone is not picking me up correctly. Salutes to Picker Tricks. I'm going to go, when we're done here, put something out of the crime world on the TV and go looking through these AI services and see which of these services can fucking help me do all of this shit easier. Shout out to that eat clean facts. Ain't no eating clean in America. Everything got something in it. Well, I'd rather have the least amount of the something than the max amount of the something. Relax. Stop being so cynical. fuck is wrong with you? This is America.
This is America.
Okay? I'd rather get whatever's on that broccoli, motherfucker, than whatever's in that cheeseburger. Right? Or not that cheeseburger, but that fucking, fast food. I'd rather get what's in that motherfucking piece of chicken, just relax. You'll be all right. No, sorry, because I be getting pissed off in the market. I bet you do. And then it turns into something crazy, because when you start doing this, you start reading these calories and you start reading these labels and seeing what's this and what's that and what happened to this, and it's just crazy shit, man. But it makes a lot of difference. You can feel it instantly. Let me run through the chat list real quick. Salutes to the top 50. Shit, I wonder if there was more. Shout out Tere. Shout out J22. Shout out Velez, Zoraida. Appreciate y'all. Pickatrix, I appreciate you. Thank you for the donos, the drinks. Salutes to Ish for the drink. Salutes to Tere for the drink. Again, shout out Velez, Tere, Zoraida, Pete Never, our head of marketing. Shout out Shannon. Salutes to you. Salutes to JP, People's Champ. For now, for today, we see how he acts on Friday. You better give me some, but I want more answers. I'm waiting for answers right now. Shout out Peter Flores, Silicon Life. Shout out Ish. Salutes to you for the drink. I appreciate you. Shout out Upper Echelon. Sam, thank you for helping push the content forward. Shout out Tony Soprano, MOB. Big June, AZ, my brother Oso, Primo, Ryan, 3232, Sin, Ryan, 6969, Yar, Bebel, Anthony Osoria, Charlie, Moon Goddess, Boss Lady, Raven. Shout out Judy, Gahart. Shout out Felix Reyes, Borregazo, LA Inferno, El Jefe Omar. Shout out Ireland, Kenny, EC12, Leo, Patricia, Too Many Shots, Bernardo, Dan Sosa. Salute to Dan Sosa. I saw you and I think I missed your shout out. Shout out Dan Sosa, New Jersey in the building. Shout out Karen. Shout out Erasmo. Shout out Luis, Travis, Saul, Shasha, and Daniel. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming through tonight. Shout out to the usual suspects. Salutes to the members. I was gonna fucking make. We gotta do a members only. Maybe I'll do one. I keep saying tomorrow, but what the fuck? My thought is to always end the universal live stream with a members only, and then I forget, and then by the time we're done, Hit that. But I'll get it done. Y'all know how I do. Why is red 40 in my carrot juice? I don't know. I don't need it, right? I don't give a fuck what color it is. You don't need it, right? You just want the nutrients and the taste and all that good shit. Shout out Zoraida. Pickatrix, you're right. They're poisoning us and we're paying for it. Shout out JP, People's Champ. Never forget. Oh, no, you forgot. You forgot. I was there. I seen you. Pollo y aguacate. Checkmate. Loyalty over royalty. God bless y'all. Buenas noches. King me. Salutes. Shout out Leo. Shout out Zoraida. Shout out Patricia. You can do anything shy with moderation, one step at a time. Looking good. Thank you for a great time. Buenas noches, family. Salutes to you, Patricia. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. We had a good time. It was a good impromptu maybe Monday. Shout out Big June. Have a good night, Shot. Salutes to you. Great maybe Monday live, Shot. Salutes to you, Zoraida. I appreciate you. Yeah. No more grifters. We ain't going to let no more of these liars come on our channel. That shit's over with. They take up too much time. And all we get out of it is just to laugh at them. Right? That's cool. But how long does that last? We just can't give these guys the opportunity to come tell their lies here. So, yeah. Get a juicer. That's what I did. I like it. I like it. No, watch. I got shit on the way. Little what's it called? Appliances to get some shit done. I gotta fucking listen. My meal planning has become crazy. I'm just cooking mad shit on a day and then putting all of that shit up, and it's going. It's not a problem. Shout out Leo. And then they leave with
Emotional, damn it!
You gotta get the fuck out of here. But yeah, we can't waste our time on these fools. Shout out Fernando. What's up, Shy? How you doing, G? Chilling. Getting it done. We've been here 3 hours and 40 minutes. Make sure you catch the replay game. Make sure you hit that like button. As a matter of fact, we need one more like before I get out of here. So if you haven't hit it, can you do that for us? I'd appreciate that out of you. We chilling. Make sure you check out what we covered tonight. We covered the informants or sources or fuentes that say that Ivan and Alfredo have been cooperating, or not cooperating, in contact with the United States government, and that they speculate they might be waiting to see what happens to their brothers in their sentencing before they try to get a deal or execute a deal that maybe they've talked about. I don't know. They're playing phone tag. They're playing footsie. Put it that way. You know? Definitely playing footsie. All right, man. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I need the news to slow down so I can get the Tell episode 6. That's my next priority, man. I need that to be my next priority. We're going to do mini league, then we're going to do El Licenciado, and then we'll go from there. Maybe Mayo gets an episode. I'm definitely going to take the Barbie, Chino Anthrax, all of them, and lump them into one episode. So we working over here. We working over here. Tells what other Shy and chat. Blessings. Have a good night rest and Shy some food. Little something, something. Little something, something. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Get after that money this week.
Millions.
I wish abundance on all your pockets. Get paid. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all very much. Have a good night. And I will holla. Peace.